T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Keisha Collins, CEO of Ear Hustle Entertainment. Welcome to the Ear Hustle Radio Show, the #1 station for local news, music, videos, the station where you say what you want to say, and I play what you want me to play, y'all. Stay tuned. It's bustin'.
Yo, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to New Music Monday. Y'all know what time it is. It's your girl Keisha Cautious. Before I even get started, y'all know I gotta bring in my guest host, well, my co-host, or whatever we gonna call her. What's up, Ovita?
Hey, everybody. Good evening.
What's up, girl? What's popping?
Hey, not the girl. It's Monday.
Look, Monday. This the Mondayest Monday ever.
It's raining outside these days. I be sleepy.
Man,
I be wanting to be booed up on rainy days. You know, it's one of the days. Look, sleep, family, something.
All that. Thanks to everybody who tuned in already. We got a very dope show tonight.
Yes,
Very dope. Yeah, we got a filmmaker and an artist.
Yeah.
So
and an actress. An actor, not an actress.
And an actor as well, right?
Yeah.
So this is gonna be real good tonight. This is gonna be real good.
Yeah.
I'm excited. So I did get a notification from Facebook that hey Cookie, hey, this my girl, y'all. Hey Cookie, I love you.
Hey,
that's
Cookie,
my home girl. Yeah, that's Cookie girl. I got a notification from Facebook. They told me that my posts are pushed all the way down in the lower feed of the. So somebody hit me today. What's up, Clippo? Popping.
Good evening.
Man. That part.
What's popping?
Yes, girls. They told me they didn't push my post all the way down. And I'm in the lower bottom of the feed, and I had to, check and see how low I really was in the feed. So I grabbed my daughter's phone, and I go to Facebook and type my name in. Do you know I had to scroll and scroll and scroll to find my name? I'm like,
oh my
what?
God.
Listen,
I used to be like that.
Girl, My thing is this. I got in trouble with Facebook for two different posts. One was that Trump post. The, s-
Mm,
the second post I got into, no, actually three different posts. One was the Trump post. The other post was about the CEO of United Healthcare. Somebody had made the post and I shared it. So y'all, these ain't posts that I made. These are
right,
posts that other
personally.
people made and I shared them.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
they on my neck. Ovita,
yeah.
Cookie said, hey.
Hey, Cookie. That
Yeah,
is
so
so
I'm
cute,
like,
Cookie. I like that.
yes, girl, I'm
Yeah,
like, why?
yeah.
Why? So
Cause that comes from people too. Because I remember I've had Facebook for many years, and not
mm,
until I was dating somebody and I got into radio, dating somebody in there, that
girl,
all of a sudden my posts and stuff got reported. And since I'm not, I haven't had that issue since.
girl.
I'm like that's people. Yeah,
I'm like, mm,
unfortunately.
all the way down in lower feed. How dare y'all, Facebook? And then
Okay,
they told me they was like, "Oh, I'm about to get monetized. I can get monetized now,
okay.
but it also tells me I can't get monetized from my videos. So
Mm,
I'm not getting paid for the pod no more. Only thing
what?
I can get paid from is say text and pictures that I post. And that depends on how much traffic coming to that. And as you know, if I'm all the way lower in the feed, I can barely get up to 30, 40 likes sometimes. So
Right.
that shit
Wow.
is just wow, wow,
It
wow,
is. It
wow. But
is
that's okay though. That's okay.
crazy.
That's okay. So we gotta
Yeah.
go through our little drill.
Listen.
BMI. Listen, artists, get your BMI together. Get your ass cap together. Please, it's very imperative to your career that you have those things. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Christian Mingle, Black Planet, MySpace, Twitter, X, Debbie Does Dallas. Who else I'm missing?
Debbie
Um,
does Dallas.
Debbie Does Dallas. Um, whatever platform that's looking over here. YouTube. YouTube, yeah, very bogus cookie. YouTube. What's up, Rayshawn? What's up, dude? Listen, I don't own the rights to nobody music that I'm going to play on here tonight. I am not trying to get paid off of this program tonight, so I really don't care. But I am going to put this copyright disclaimer up in case we ever got to go to court. You're going to see every episode of mine's had that copyright disclaimer. That part of it.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we got some
We about
announcements.
that business.
That part. We got some announcements as well. So before I do that, let me give a shout out to Sunday Dinner. Don't forget
Nice.
y'all
Yes.
every Sunday, Rob Bill Syndrome and Bianca Tate. Make
Yeah.
sure y'all check them out.
Yeah,
Shout out to
absolutely.
Shop Talk 7 and the guy.
Shout out to Dennis. He's recovering well. So
Is he good?
yeah.
Good. I
Yep.
was
Yep. Yep.
concerned. Also,
Yep.
with that being said, we got some more announcements. May 31st, cloud surfing. Listen, Joe's Barn Grill, Al
Yeah.
Coleon, all them. This gonna be crazy. Make sure y'all pop out. Thank you, please, and
Yeah.
thank you. Don't forget y'all juiced up. Indianapolis, Indiana, with the Dukes and Boots Hip Hop and R&B edition. Bingo, y'all know that shit dope. That shit dope. Taco, congratulations, bro,
Yes.
for putting your own.
On
He
his
always
tour.
put his own
All the
tour together.
time. He's one of the
Always.
masters of marketing. Absolutely.
He definitely and it start this Friday, y'all. So if
Yeah.
y'all in the McHenry, Illinois area, or just want to go support them, man. Don't be so evil, y'all.
Absolutely.
Support your people. Also, y'all, July 17th through the 21st. Yeah, the 21st. Listen, the annual Fleet DJs Music Conference. This will be in Atlanta, y'all, and it's about
Yeah.
to go crazy. There's so many
Yep.
artists from up here.
Yeah.
Is it oh yeah, absolutely. What's up, whoa boy? What's up?
Whoa, boy. I was
What's
about to
up?
call you by your government name. Whoa,
That
boy.
part. What's up to official in the comments?
Yes, that's my guy. What's up to official?
Exactly. He said, he said build my LinkedIn platform. So, I ain't even think about LinkedIn. I ain't even think
Yeah.
about LinkedIn.
True.
So yeah,
Mhm.
so before I threw a billboard up because that's going up. So I'm gonna talk to you about that. Before I throw a
Okay.
billboard up, we're gonna have to I'm gonna have to build this back up because
Yeah.
what has happened? He said, "Don't you do it, Avita?"
I didn't. I
All
didn't.
right,
But
y'all.
you
With
can
that,
see, even though you can see it on here, I'm just
uh,
saying.
don't you say it out loud. Yeah. All right, y'all. With that being said, we got the man of the hour. He's in the background. You
Yes.
ready to bring Brown? Because I'm so ready
I'm
for all this
ready.
smoke.
I'm definitely a supporter
That part.
of
All right,
Mr.
y'all.
Billy Ray Valentine.
Absolutely. Without further ado, let's bring on Billy Ray Valentine. Wait, what the? Okay, my bad. That was
Hey,
Woo,
what's
woo,
what's
up,
woo, woo,
boy?
happening?
woo,
What's
woo,
up?
woo, woo.
What's
We
up,
can't hear
lady?
you. Okay, yeah, we
Easy.
can hear you now.
Oh,
What's
y'all
going
good? The
on?
sound is good? Sound check.
Oh yeah, we're good. We're
Well,
great. How are you?
I'm well.
Yes.
I'm well, sister. Thank you for asking.
Oh
Yeah.
Both of
yeah, oh
y'all
yeah,
looking lovely.
absolutely.
Pleasure.
Oh,
Pleasure
thank you,
having
Both
you
of
boy.
y'all
on.
That's
I
looking.
definitely was excited when I found out we were going to have you on the show.
hmm
Really?
yes.
Oh,
Absolutely.
okay.
You know, I've been trying to
Okay.
talk to you on the couch for a minute, sir.
Oh,
Yes, ma'am.
okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Well,
So
here we are.
I
Yes.
know that's right. I know that's right. So we about to get into the meat of everything. So,
Yes.
for starters, tell everybody who Billy is.
Um, Billy is Mark Anthony Matthews under the pseudonym Billy Ray Valentine.
hmm
Mm.
And I'm the CEO and director of Singles Film and Music Entertainment. And we put out work. We put people to work and put work out.
Absolutely, you do. You definitely do.
That's
Um,
amazing.
yeah, Avita, I'm gonna let you take over right now and ask some questions because I forgot to do something. But
Sure.
y'all go ahead.
Okay, like you were saying, you were introducing the people. So what things do you do, like specifically under the CEO Singles Film and Music Entertainment? What is that? What does that entail?
Well, Singles Film and Music is a one-stop shop. We do
Okay.
music, we do movies, music videos, commercials, documentaries, funerals, weddings, proms, whatever pay the light bill,
What?
you
Okay.
know.
Okay.
And my key focus at this point in the entertainment game is full-length feature films. You
Okay.
know,
Awesome.
we put out several films across the board. We got 7 films on 32 different networks and
Wow.
a stream count of 18.6 billion streams across
Wow.
7 films.
Congratulations.
Lord, I did not
Thank
know
Now,
you.
that.
I know. Now, I want to pause you right there because we're starting right now. Tell the people where all this began for you. I always like to know the beginning, the genesis of it all, and what made you want to take this route as far as acting, filmmaking, directing, and music, and all those things.
Okay, well, first for me, it was always acting. I've, I've,
Mm,
I've always I've always envisioned myself on the big screen since I
wow.
was 8 years old. And then in 1984, I became a break dancer. You
What?
know, and
What?
yeah, I, I uh I went to see breaking, and I loved
Yes,
that. You know,
absolutely. One of the classics.
and then and right behind that, Beat Street came out. So I had got addicted to the culture of hip hop. I fell in love
Okay.
with her, you know, and from there, I felt that music and this culture would be a step stool to my acting career. So I
Yes.
started producing music, making music. I did music for many people, you know. A lot of them hit, a lot of hits that people don't know I did, like Set Adrift of Memory Bliss by PM Dawn, Die Without You by PM Dawn. I worked with
Mm.
old school groups from the 90s like Club Nouveau. And then, you know, I started traveling, I started touring, and I toured with Ice Cube, Too Short, Big Daddy Kane, MC Light, Queen Latifah. The list goes on.
Wow.
So from there, in 1989, I was invited to be a special guest star on A Different World.
What?
I seen
Yeah.
that. I seen you post that.
Wasn't I looking good as a shorty?
Absolutely
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
You still handsome.
But,
You still handsome. But
You
definitely,
should have
you.
sent you should
okay.
have sent me a clip of that because I wanted to play that.
Yeah,
Oh
I
man, I'm
see it.
sorry.
Yeah, I told you
Um,
just you know what, and not just you, but y'all when y'all come on here, bring all y'all shit. Just bring it all.
well, this
Yeah.
is what I did. I sent you all the information you need. I promise you.
Okay.
Now I fell short with the Different World clip, but it's out there.
Yeah.
Hold on, I just got a check from Different World today.
What?
Yeah,
What?
I did. Yeah, I did. Hold on,
You
where my
still get
check at?
paid?
Yeah,
Man,
girl.
hey, what you call them royalties, baby?
Okay.
Yes. Bam.
Wow.
Okay.
Different World check. But from there, I put out a couple of albums, and I had some hit singles. That one of my singles made it to number 3 on the top 100 raps charts, and that was in '92. And I had a little mishap and had to go pay some dues to the state, and
Okay.
came home from that. And when I came home, I got right back to it.
Okay.
And
Nice.
when I got back to it, I produced the Cha Cha Slide. So
What?
What?
yeah. See, you supposed to read the information that I sent you.
See, here's the thing. You know I be at work, right?
Yeah, I could dig it. I could dig it.
But I would rather you tell your story because can't nobody tell it like you.
Right.
That's
Absolutely.
true. That's true.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah,
after the
yeah,
Cha
I
Cha
like
Slide,
fresh stuff. When we get it fresh,
yeah,
right?
after
I
the
want
Cha
to be
Cha
surprised
Slide,
with everybody else. Go ahead.
Yeah, because
um,
I'm being He just be talking. Be cutting everybody.
ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong
You
with
know,
that.
with
She
a little
information.
delay. Yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah.
had a delay. Okay, my bad. I didn't know you had a delay.
But after the Cha Cha Slide, I start producing artists again. I produced the artist Major Payne, 1L. And then from there, I transitioned from music to music videos. I started directing music videos,
Okay.
you know. And 2018, a friend of mine sat down with me and he was like, bro, you got so many accolades. You need to tell your story. You're a beast with that camera. You need to tell your story.
Mhm.
You know, so I produced my first feature film in 2019. That was Magic.
Wow.
And Magic got me a deal. And from then on, it's just been work with the team.
Wow.
Okay. So when you say your team, how many of y'all is it? Like, you know?
Well, on a Billy Ray Valentine movie, you got at least 40 members in the cast.
Okay.
Oh wow.
But the core team is Eric Mays, Mr. Woboy, Medusa Savage, myself, Tawana Bonakar, Gina Lindsay, Arthur Richardson, and Rich Nair.
Okay.
You know, that's the team that puts it all together. And then we add to that team to create the product.
You definitely got a squad.
Yeah.
Even
Oh, most definitely.
your films are
Shout out.
amazing too.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. And you know what? We really, you know, people say we make Tubi movies. No, we don't make Tubi movies. We make movies that go on
That's
Tubi.
That
Right.
part. That
You
part.
know what I'm saying? Because it's not just Tubi, it's 32 different networks. Peacock,
Yeah.
Plex, Sling, it's a bunch of them. Amazon Prime, you know.
Mhm.
So the movies are around the world too. They're in Ghana,
Wow.
Venezuelan, Belgium, Australia, China, they
Ooh,
all over the world.
Mhm.
that's dope.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, um, the Walker Roof is part 2.
Hmm.
Part
Yo.
1. This part 1 right here, right?
Yeah, that's one.
Okay, so let's talk about each one of these.
Okay.
You want to start with this one? Yeah, we can do
Yeah,
part
number
one.
one.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so well, the Walker Rufus was that vision came to me. I was right after I had released Magic. You know,
Mm.
when people found out that my movie was on Tubi, they laughed at me. You know, they
What?
like, you know, yeah, man. I'm telling you, hey, the hate is real, but it is what it is.
I
You know what I'm
understand.
saying? And it bounces off me like a raincoat for real, cause I don't have time to pay attention to that. We too busy doing things, so we're not looking on social
Absolutely.
media to see who hating on us or who mad at us or
Yeah,
whatever. We just working, you know.
Absolutely.
absolutely. As
And
you should.
when the Walker Rufus came to me, there was this wise brother who lived in Milwaukee, and he would call me, you know, every other day just to have a positive conversation. And I was expressing to him how people were laughing at the fact that my movie was on Tubi. And at this time, Tubi was fairly new. You know, people
Mm-hmm.
wasn't up on it. At least people in Chicago wasn't up on it.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, man, listen, you done started your walk. And that's your
Mm.
journey. And on that journey, you're gonna run into all type of obstacles and hurdles that you got to jump over and dodge and knock out your way.
Yeah,
And he like,
yeah.
that's all part of your walk.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, wow. You know, I was like, it put a movie in my mind. And I was like about a brother who had been in the criminal entity of his life as a child growing up. His father was part of the black mafia, and him and
Mm.
his brother grew up in that. And when they got of age, their father got ill, so he passed the family business on to his sons. And I played the older brother. And I took the conversations that we had over the phone and turned it into a journey. Rufus Jeremiah Jones wanted to lead the criminal empire and make their name legit. So
Yeah.
he started out on that journey to do that. And while doing that, he was coming across obstacles,
Mm-hmm.
which is played by K-Eazy Grease.
My
Mm.
And,
boy, that's big bro right there.
yeah, and believe it or not, that was the first time K-Eazy ever acted on the screen, and I'm talking about he did an exceptionally great job. You know,
Hey,
and
that part.
and what happened was K-Eazy was putting stumbling blocks in my way as I'm trying to legitimize my family. And
Mm-hmm.
it caused us to go through some things. I don't want to give it away in case some people ain't
Right.
seen it, but
Right, right. So I ain't gonna even let you do that because after
right.
tonight, I need
Right.
y'all to go look. We gonna put
Check
all
it
the
out.
information out there. We definitely gonna put it all out there. So I'm gonna just what I'm gonna do because I want to make sure I'm able to get into some music tonight as well. So what I'm gonna do,
Mm-hmm.
y'all, these are all his films. There's the Walker Rufus 2.
Mm-hmm.
Um, here's Rosalind.
Mm-hmm.
There's Little Caesar.
Now this film right here, this is my prized possession. I think for me, just on my opinion, Little Caesar is my greatest work.
You think so?
Wow. You need to check it
I
out.
I think so. I think so. Other people tell me it's other films, but for me, it's Little Caesar.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
What makes this your what make you feel like that about Little Caesar?
Well, when I made this movie, I had when I told y'all I was 8 years old and I always wanted to be in films.
Right.
My
Yeah.
big brother, my older brother, took me to the show to see Black Caesar,
Mm.
Okay.
and I fell in love with movie making. I had never saw us portrayed on the screen as heroes. We always played slaves or
Yeah.
you know things like
Gang.
that. And when I saw Fred Williamson play this powerful gangster, I was like, wow, you know, and so that movie inspired my dream, Black Caesar. So when I had the opportunity after I did Magic, Maverick Entertainment asked me, Billy, do you have any more content? I'm like, do I? You know, and I produced Little Caesar, and it's actually It's actually taken from Black Caesar. It's just that Fred Williamson had an illegitimate son in Chicago who grew up in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where Little Caesar come from.
Okay.
Nice.
So you so you write, you produce, you do it all, huh?
Mhm. Well, let me keep it 100 with y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Up until the movie that I'm about to produce, I had never written any of my movies.
Oh, really?
They were all up here.
Okay.
The whole story. So
What?
I guess you could say I wrote in the mind,
Yeah.
Right.
but
Freestyle.
I would get the team out there on set, and they wouldn't know what they was about to do till I got there. You know, and I would tell them, "Look, this how we gonna dress."
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to display us as gangsters with white t-shirts and sagging jeans.
Right.
I wanted some intelligent hoodlums, so we wore
Right.
suits and we dressed well. And then I would tell the actors exactly what we gonna do, how we gonna do it, what we gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason I did that was it's a coaching technique for the actors as well as the authenticity of the scene.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because as a matter of fact, when we shot the Walk of Rufus, I threw a drink in K-Eazy's face, and he didn't know that was gonna happen.
Wow.
So, and I whispered to the production team and was like, "Look, I'm gonna pick this glass up, and I'm gonna get up like a gangster, walk over, throw it on him." And I said, "Make sure y'all keep the camera on him because his reaction is what's gonna get it."
That natural reaction.
So I threw it on him, and he was like, he was about to call my name out, but he played it off. He fell right into play. And then when we said cut, he like, "Hey Billy, I just bought this suit, man." I was like, we gonna get it clean for you, bro. But we needed that. And when I'm making films, I kind of do that with the actors, right on the spot. This how we gonna do this. Now I will give them a heads up, like, we shooting tomorrow, wear something light. Then the actor be like, "Oh, I'm finna die, Billy." Yeah. I need you to wear something light. Yeah. But that's the only heads up I give the actors. When we on set, we'll get to the location. I'll scout the location out. I know exactly how I'm gonna film it. And then we'll have a brief meeting and I break down everything we're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll rehearse it and then get right to it.
Okay. Wow.
Okay. Well, see. Well, you know what? You working on a new? Well, is this a new movie that's coming out, or has it dropped yet? Or
it haven't dropped yet. The Dundada.
mm-hmm.
The Dundada.
We're gonna premiere that in June at the theater. But the Dundada is about a refugee from Jamaica who was living homeless under Lower Wacker Drive, and he rose to power.
Oh wait, you know what? You got me at the Lower Wacker Drive. You got me at the Lower Wacker. Real quick before we get into Dundada, y'all. Here go 3 other movies. This is Magic that he was speaking about earlier. Here's The Masquerade Trap, and here's Doc Mays, The Legend of Doc Mays. Let me get it correct.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I'm gonna let them see this clip that you sent me because I was all in it.
Okay, cool.
All right. So I am about to present this clip. Y'all bear with me. Y'all stay tuned too, because it's really
Stay tuned. She got it. She got
Absolutely.
it. Here go the Dundada trailer, y'all.
Hey, brother. You staying warm?
Long time no see.
Good to see you.
Everything good?
Everything good.
Manners and respect, man.
Stay safe, okay?
All right, one love. See you. You can't spend off all the money so fast. Me no want to live on the street so long.
We've been on the streets a long time, John. This was a blessing to us. We found money. Let's go.
Hey, Frank. You motherfuckers done fucked up $250,000 motherfucking dollars.
Don't hate me, hate Nicky Barnes for hitting my mom's letting the condom pop. Nigga, I was born in the drop.
Which part are you from? I'm from Fair Central, man. Pick up yourself. Clear it on.
Glad to meet the man,
Man,
Rasta.
glad to meet you,
Respect,
you.
you know?
He's a stand-up youth. I'm gonna
Appreciate
come
it,
back
man.
at you. I got some work for you. You see?
I'm hit.
Pure with no makeup. A little bit of MAC lip gloss. Hair in a bun, well done. Looking for a ring, I see none. So I hopped out the coupe.
Me a run blood clot things now. You saw me a deal with star. Don't test me, you hear me? Don't blood clot test me.
Your diamond cluster, too much just to touch ya. Perfume down to your structure. Think I wait till the second night to fuck ya. I wanna marry you, nah I'm just playing. But we could start with a few nights out in Malibu, surfing, laying up on Persians. Here's my number, put it in your purse and call me.
On the telephone, she heard my voice. Tell me to pick her up in my Rolls Royce. If my Rolls Royce is not for ladies, then girl, I'm gonna take you in my Mercedes.
Trust me, I'm your brother. Trust your brother, okay?
Yeah, man.
I see him. I see evil in him, brother. And I fucking get pissed off, Bumba Claw, if he fuck with you, brother.
That's what me I talk about. You see me?
Yes.
Me alone, you hard to deal with me and you there. Good. That's what me I say.
Okay.
Right.
Just want to make sure, brother.
People Station, out of system, DTI, love them, because we love them. Them a call us pirates, them a call us illegal broadcasters, just because we play what the people want. Analyze, so them a call us pirates, them a call us illegal.
Yes.
That was really dope.
Yeah, absolutely. We
Right.
definitely gonna be at that
Right.
premiere.
Yeah, I'm about to
No
say, I know
doubt.
you're having a premiere party, because listen, I'm always
Yeah, we are.
down.
We are.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the premiere like maybe the 3rd week of June.
Okay. Oh,
Nice.
wait.
We gonna make it work for you.
It's not you. It's me.
Wonk, wonk, wonk. What he said the third
There it
week.
is. There it is, Ovita. Wow.
He said he gonna make it work for you. We
Nah,
gonna see.
that's the third week of
Did
June.
he get the exact date?
Right,
Because I
right.
know
We haven't.
Okay.
I haven't solidified a date yet. So
Okay.
you know,
Well, I'll be in
but it will
Atlanta.
be in June.
I'll be in Atlanta June 20th through the 23rd. So
Yeah.
Oh, girl, you tripping.
I mean, that's the 3rd week of June.
We ain't solidified it. We just
Okay.
put it to the back of June.
Yeah. There is hope.
There it is.
There is
Also,
hope. There is hope.
you're an artist also.
Yes.
You're an artist
That's
also. So
that.
yeah. Let's get on that, because I want to bring this to your attention. I had a
Okay.
chance to say something to Well Boy, but I haven't spoke with you.
Yes.
Okay.
You got on that stage and Welcome to Ileana
Listen.
Yeah.
and blew my mind. I swear,
Not
who was that
everybody.
next to me? We looked at each other like, what?
Yes.
Hey, no, you know what? Bro was like, hey, look, you got something to say? You better get up here and say it tonight. So I
I'm
was
trying
like,
to tell you.
You said
I'm with it. So we did it. That song is featured in the film United Nations.
Okay.
That comes out in July, you know.
Ooh,
But
it was a had to see.
that song that is dear to me, because I wrote that, believe it or not, I wrote that years ago.
Somebody said June 6th.
Years ago. And
Rich Nair.
He said June 6th.
Yeah, it was June the 6th.
no, he telling y'all that movie will be at theaters June 6th, but it won't be. It's the
okay.
back end of June.
Well,
It's
while
the
we
back
talking
end.
about June, y'all, my birthday June 5th, so that would have been
Yes.
great.
Happy early
Oh.
birthday. Yeah.
Oh, it's two of you over there, huh?
And each of them got two. Then they just keep multiplying. So ain't no telling who you gonna get.
Lord,
What
have
are we
mercy.
gonna get? That is
Listen,
hilarious.
I could dig it.
I fight my Gemini twin every day. Y'all just don't know.
I believe you. I
Every
believe you.
day. Like, oh, Lord, I could have been a Leo or something.
Or a dope ass Cancer.
Yep, a
Okay.
dope Cancer.
Okay.
Cookie
June
birthday
28th.
June 28th. Yep.
All y'all early birthdays.
Absolutely.
More than
Absolutely.
two.
Well, boy, absolutely. More than two.
So
So,
now I'm thinking like, so you're an actor, you're a film
Mhm,
director, a producer, a
mhm.
dancer. I mean, don't tell me, can you sing? What can't you do in this industry? I'm just trying to figure it out. Like
I'm gonna tell you
multitasking.
the one thing I can't do is hate on another entertainer.
ooh, wait.
You know,
Where my clapping sound at? Because,
Okay.
oh my God.
Just went to your family. There you go.
yeah,
Because
you
Okay.
know,
okay, I have to at least do that
Stop
drop
it.
because so I read what
man.
boy post today.
Mm-hmm.
The way everything was worded was
Mm-hmm.
very exceptional. It's not one thing that he was dissing anybody personally
No, no,
on.
no, no.
He
It was
he was talking about the game as a whole, and
as a whole.
he didn't miss. He did
No,
not
not
miss.
that was he knocked that one out the park.
Yeah.
And
Let's
I feel
see.
the same way. I think, the problem we have where we are, you know, all entertainment funnels to us.
Mhm.
You got the West Coast, the East Coast, the South, even the North now.
Mhm.
And everybody bum rushes the Midwest to get their sales on. We are the most consumption part of the country. You know what I'm saying? Like the clothes, the music,
Yeah.
the movies, everything. So why is it so hard for us to put a chokehold on the game? And my eyes is everybody is a op, and it shouldn't be like that. You know,
Absolutely.
it's so much talent right here amongst the artists, the directors, the
Yeah.
writers, the cameramen. It's so much talent that we can literally become the mecca of this game if we pull it
Yes.
together.
Yep.
But everybody want to be first. Everybody want to be the one that did it. I
In
don't
the
care who done it
beginning.
before me.
Right.
And my thing is, as far as films, I'm not making the exact same movie you making to see who can do it better.
Mhm.
I'm telling my
Yeah.
story.
Right.
I'm producing my story and we putting it out.
Mhm.
Uh, I think
Yeah.
everybody is great. I think the fact that you finished, got it out there, and it's on some network, I think that's great. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? The problem is so much competitiveness till it ain't
Yeah.
friendly no more.
Yeah.
And everybody holding what they got to their chest. When if you die today, will you be remembered tomorrow?
That's right.
You gotta
Great
think
question.
like that. So if you don't pass it on to somebody,
Mhm.
then when you die, it dies with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When we making movies, I've done some auditions for some of my films, but for real, people get in my inbox like, "Put me in, coach. Come on, let's do it." You
Yes,
know,
Tay Tay.
and what she say?
There's nothing he can't do. All you got to do is put your mind to it, and you got it.
Oh, look at her.
Yeah.
Look at little Tay Tizzle. I see your chocolate. But I think that if we just come together, I think all the directors in the city are great. I've seen their work. everybody starts somewhere. Is you just keep going and you keep driving, and it gets better and it gets better and it gets better. I'm so proud of some of the newest directors who just now starting to put stuff together and drop it. I'm gonna go on and shout them out. Brandy Martin, you know,
Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely,
Yeah.
right.
absolutely.
I had the
She took
pleasure
it
of
upon us.
being media on the red carpet that day. So definitely, I was honored when she asked me. So definitely shout out to Brandy.
Yeah, and that's a big shout out to her for getting out
Yes.
there and doing it.
Yes.
Now he understands the other side of the game. See,
Yes.
when y'all see the work, it look real easy because it's finished.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody knows the blood, the sweat, the tears that we go through. In 2019, me and Eric Mays rode around the city trying to get help. Father Flagrant told me, I got 60 seconds for you. I'm gonna give you 60 seconds to tell me what you need. And when I started talking, by second 20, he was out of there.
What?
You know, so people, man, hey man, it's rough. And people will tell you, yeah, I got you, don't worry. We gonna be there. What you need. Then you tell them what you need, and then that day come and they nowhere to be around.
Mm-hmm.
I went to do I was trying to get radio interviews, and these people had came to me. Like, I want to put you on my show, Billy. And I'm like, cool. Then it's time to do the show. Shit, I done spent all the money on making the movie. And they like, well, it's gonna cost you this. And I'm like, I ain't got no goddamn money. That's why I'm trying to get on the show.
Right.
You know?
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
and what people don't know is people know Billy. They don't know Magic. They don't know the dude that was doing this shit in 92, 89, 88. They only see this new guy from 2019 and they think he just got 6 years experience. No, I'm 40 years in the game.
That part.
40 years in the game. And it's been some ups and downs. I lived in California for 9 years. I lived in LA for 9 years and was out there doing that. I played in Lean on Me. I was doing movies. You know, I did a bunch of things. But the problem is people don't care about all that. They just want to get on. They just want to get on. So by any means necessary, they going by that path, the any means necessary path. So I'll tear this nigga down and I'll tear this female down. I'll tear anybody down that's in my way. Instead of coming together and saying, how can we do this together and build for the both of us?
I'm gonna take a shot to that because
Take a shot. Kill a shot. Kill a
step
shot for your
ladder.
birthday.
A ladder instead of pulling us down.
What you just said was, who they do anything. They stab anybody in the back. They step on anybody's toes. They'll break your fingers if they can.
Yeah.
To climb above you. And then once they think they done drug you down and they're above you now they stuck.
Yeah. So see, it's this theory. You ever been driving and a person will fly past you because they feel like you moving too slow, only to stop at the light at the corner.
Exactly.
Right there.
And
We in the same space.
Right. And then you pull right up next to them. So what's all the speeding for? What you still right here at this light.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry, y'all. JT music though, is this a podcast or a playing music?
I'm hushing up, Keisha. I'm in the 45 mile per hour lane. I ain't in a rush.
What's up, Banner?
Yeah.
She said they are asleep. I'm really ready to say on you.
See, on it. That's my baby.
Okay. Don't worry. I mean, this is part of waking others up, that introducing those that don't know you. That's why it's good to be on podcasts and stuff and to network.
Yeah,
That's why I love networking. For those
that
don't
know, no, I'm sincerely happy to be here. I'm glad we're here. You know what I'm saying?
We happy to have you here. Absolutely.
Man, around you two fine ladies. Come on now. We all here
No.
right here.
Here goes
Come on,
Teddy B.
man.
Williams.
There you go.
Okay,
TDB.
the voice.
TDB.
All right, with that being said, I know you into the music game as well, and you did send me a song. So I want everybody to get this song out, y'all. It's really dope. I like it. I really like it. It got a yeah, I'm just anyway, y'all. It's called Somehow, Some Way. Did I get it?
Yeah.
Somehow.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Here goes Somehow, Some Way. Check this out.
All right.
No, I'm just going in and do some shit I used to do. Oh, okay.
Somehow, some way.
Yeah, you know that way.
Somehow, some way.
First step I take towards the shit I face. I'm at a mid-tempo pace in the space of this hell place. Feeling sorta shady as I walk through the door. Explore my surroundings and peep out the core. The being of the shit that I got to be in. I got my pistol fully clipped, gonna get my friend. Motherfuckers got him backed up against the wall. I'm going in, we coming out. One fall, 360 reasons to fight for him. I'm true to this nigga. I give up life for him. Death before dishonor, the strong survive. Hell is surely coming, the weak minds die. I'm at the road where it's crossed, ready to choose my journey. A lot of past have burned me, still comes some to burn me. The rewards I reap, the better way I sleep. The mounts to my status is from them true who believed in me.
Somehow, some way.
Pussy.
Somehow, some way. Somehow, some way. Keep coming up with funky ass shit like every single day.
Pussy.
Somehow, some way. Somehow, some way.
Pussy.
Somehow, some way. Keep coming up with funky ass shit like every single day.
It's up to you to make that life and death decision. When you and I collide in that collision, turmoil and terror disperse from my delivery, inflicting fear far and near those who's hearing me. Analyze my mind, the resolution is notorious. I stand victorious and victory is glorious. A fucking fruitcake, ready for the first fool to fuck up and make me grab my clip in two. You talking tall guy, the biggest play the fall guy. I'm out for all mine, bitch, you better call your guys. Bitch, you better call your guys. Pussy.
Somehow, some way.
Yeah.
Somehow, some way. Somehow, some way. Keep coming up with funky ass shit like every single day.
Pussy.
Somehow, some way. Somehow, some way.
Hey, boy.
Somehow, some way. Keep coming up with funky ass shit like every single day.
Pussy.
Somehow, some way.
We keep winning.
Somehow, some way.
Another win.
Somehow, some way. Keep coming up with funky ass shit like every single day.
Pussy.
Well, do it then.
Okay.
I'm messing
So
shit
now,
up over here.
wait.
What is what?
Don't play-
You crazy, Billy? I like that song. I definitely
Thank
like that song.
Yes.
So
Thank
do you? Is that gonna be in one of your movies as well?
That's in the upcoming film. We getting ready to start production on it. It's in Billy. That's the name of the film, Billy.
Nice.
Okay.
And the film is not about me. That's just the character's name, Billy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that
Can
might
I
be a
say
little
something
interesting.
right quick? Let me tell y'all
Mhm.
about New Music Mondays. We like a smorgasbord over here. You're going to get inspired. You're going to laugh. You're going to get some good music. You're going to get some good stories. That's what we're about. It's a smorgasbord. Like you said, Billy, this is a one-stop shop. Just in case y'all don't know, you're going to get it all over here on Ear Hustling Entertainment. That's what you're going to get over here. You're going to get some of everything. And
So don't get your hustle on. Get your ear hustle on. That's real.
Whoa, boy.
Yeah, that's it, bro. That's it right there. That's it.
Hey, what's up,
Yeah.
Daddy in the comments? That's my dog there. He put the music notes up for you. That song
Yes.
was actually nice. Listen,
How?
y'all,
Wait.
I got some other songs to get into. Y'all know I gotta play my song.
Yes.
Camp folks. I'm sorry. Y'all know I was gonna play it.
Okay.
I
Do
mean,
what
y'all,
you gotta do.
These niggas ain't nothing about getting food. These niggas ain't nothing about. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah.
girl, I'm about to pick you off for the night. Look,
But
she
they
think I'm
ain't
playing with
not
her
them.
ass. What the hell wrong with her? Look.
But they not our 10 folks though. They not.
Oh,
You know,
Lord.
it take a special person for us to call you bro or sis. You got to be special. What's that?
Ooh, okay. Let me swoop my
Not
imaginary
the
bag.
swoop.
Yeah, that's me
Not-
looking at her. Oh, Vita. Getting on my nerve tonight. Look.
Oh no. Nah, Shamar.
He was cute. But he was okay. All special needs people are
Girl,
cute. I just
you know what? What is happening tonight? You know what? I no, I'm not doing this with you tonight. With that being said, y'all, here go. Oh boy. Careful, y'all. Let's go.
Oh, okay.
Let's get it.
I'm back.
Sick and tired of being sick and tired. Tired of wiping tears out my mama's eyes. Disconnect the lies, cut the gas off, plus it's cold. I felt that in my soul. Got up and checked the bag, spitting game and it was so. In the woods where I'm from, back when the hood was going dumb. Shit, crumbs with the buns, feed the killers, they got drums. Now it's steaks with grapes and bigger plates and bigger steaks. I'm feeling great, cause I done ate. The food is great. Enjoy the taste of what a face and hear no chase. My baby's face in my place was worth the chase. Well, right is left and wrong is right. We keep it tight. Out of the dark into the light. Night of the night. Wow. I been get it out the dirt, nigga. Y'all know who the fuck I am. Eagle Boy. Let's go.
Now stop like a villain, coolin', chillin', looking like a pimp when the hoes see me wheelin', feeling like Superfly. Hell yeah, I'm high. No matter what age you get, a nigga gon' be rapping the 5 on the 9:30. That makes me get taller than night. Bitch, I'm my 20s and 30s. Oh, what a hell of a life. Sky's the limit. Oh, I'm paying off $100. But nigga, I kill you. Go ahead and roll on the dice. I'm cold hard. I can kill you just like you would like. I just send war and let them take out you motherfuckers life. And get you beat with a motherfucking pipe. Then you gon' know that you try tonight.
You know you fucking with them niggas, don't you? You know you got some legendary niggas in this bitch, don't you? Take easy. Where the fuck you at, nigga?
We acting like an animal, man, your boy right back down, yeah. 20 for the 30, get you popped like that, nigga. Fuck you coming from, huh? www.westside up in this bitch. Okay, easy for sure. How much man I'ma let them blow? Cold, whoa, what we gon' do round this bitch? Big face, cold hearted, do some conflict shit. Linked up with this mercenary, yeah, this shit is scary. 20 for 30 episodes, this bitch like we soldiers, yeah.
Y'all already know what the fuck going on, right? Number legends in this bitch, right? Y'all know what the fuck it is, man. It's your boy the one. Boy, I see you. Take easy.
Boy, I'm from the trenches. Fuck all that cap and let's talk business. See, I've been on the grind, on a mission. No time for these bitches. More money, more problems. Fuck that, let's get it. I'm hungry, I'm in the mood for some chicken. Young nigga gotta get it. And I'm shooting for stars with good precision. Ain't worried about competition. Got hitters, they ain't missing. That hoes gon' keep on tripping. Bitch, this a man's world and ain't nobody's business. God is my witness. Yeah.
Now, y'all know I hit the wrong button, but I let that one play.
Let it play. Yeah. That was dope. That was dope.
Absolutely.
Shout out Flyboy Entertainment.
Exactly,
Absolutely.
exactly. Had all the homies in that video except
Okay.
me.
Yeah.
Except me. I don't never get invited to the parties. I don't never get
Yes, you
invited to
do,
the
Keith.
parties. I don't get invited to no parties. I don't get invited.
We
That's okay.
that's because we bring the party to you, Keith.
Well, yeah, you're
Hmm.
right. You're right. That's
Next time he just
there,
they gonna know that
there's no
okay.
argument right there. There's no argument right
Yeah,
there. Y'all
yeah,
definitely do bring the party.
yeah,
Y'all bring. Ooh, I just
yeah.
love supporting good music, good people,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
good
Yeah, me
artists.
too.
I like
Yeah,
Me.
ingenuity.
And then
yeah.
for the up and comings, you know, it's a struggle. And what the artists today don't realize is back in my day, we didn't have social media. We didn't
Right.
have internet. We didn't have
Hey,
distro
Nessa.
and all that, you know.
Yep,
So the beauty of today is with the push of a button, you could be around the world.
Yeah.
that's true.
So
That's
and
true.
then if I showed you my inbox, you'll be like, wow, because some of the language I don't even understand. But when you hit
Right.
translate, it's saying, we love you, Billy Ray. We love your movies.
Oh,
And
okay.
I was doing a podcast, and there were people from Yugoslavia
Mm.
chiming in to ask me questions. And I was like, wow, they see me over there, you know?
Right.
So
Yeah.
back in my day, it was word of mouth, and you had to catch the
Yeah.
bus or walk up to the local record shop if
Yeah.
they would put your music in there. But
Back.
now
Yeah.
we got podcasts, we got internet radio, we got social media platforms
Hmm.
that
Yeah.
focus on that type of stuff, and it's
Yeah.
easy to market yourself. That's the
Absolutely.
beauty of today.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's the
And what you
beauty and
said
the
earlier,
curse.
Don't say
what you
basically
said
none of the
earlier,
issue. Hmm.
Yeah.
what you said earlier is true fact. Your business got to be in order. So make sure your
Hmm.
ass cap is up on point. Your BMI is on point, and then you won't have a problem.
That
You know
part.
what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You
That
got to
part.
take care of your business.
Artists,
Yeah.
did y'all hear what this man just said? I keep stressing it to you all every single day. BMI,
Yes,
ass cap. Get y'all
yes.
shit together because I'm telling you, and stop putting your music, if it's not registered all the way through, stop putting it on SoundCloud. That right
Mm.
there, that's a cesspool for major artists to come over there, listen, take this song, revamp it, and boom, you're done.
And while you believe in that it won't be done, it will be done to you.
Oh, it has been done. Right.
Yeah, you know, that's
Mhm.
the real. When I
Wow.
was 17, I produced this song by PM Dawn, and it's called Die Without You. And right off the back, they bought the song flat out from under me for $15,000.
Wow.
Back in 1988, 15,000 was a lot of money to a
Yeah.
broke kid from the hood. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't know that if I would have just held on to my publishing, where that would lead me today. But
Mm.
the song got put in Eddie Murphy's movie Boomerang and all that,
What?
but that was after buying it from me. You know what I'm saying? So you
Wow.
gotta
Wait,
be on your
you said who?
business.
Boomerang. One of my
Boomerang.
favorite movies.
The song
What?
is called "Die Without You" by PM Dawn. It's
Yeah,
a
Wow.
I love
hit.
him
You
down.
know,
I'm over here loading it up now.
yeah,
I'm so surprised.
it was a hit record. I reached #1 on it and couldn't get no credit because the company bought the song flat out from under me. So now somebody else's name is saying they produced it. You know what
Right.
I'm
Wow.
saying? And I still get the accolades for it, but imagine what the check would be today.
Right.
Yeah, that part.
Yeah.
You
That
know?
part.
Because that whole soundtrack was
Yeah,
it launched
most
a lot of
definitely.
careers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we got
Yes, it
Smokey the
did.
Bandit in the comments, y'all. That part, what up, Smokey?
You got my weed, Smokey.
That part. So look, I got a nice little lineup of songs over here, Billy. And I would like your insight on some of these songs I'm gonna play tonight.
Okay.
Like, look,
No
look,
doubt.
we don't care what you say. If you don't like it, you don't like it. What they gonna do?
If they
Come
can't
over
do
here and
nothing
say
but
something?
I got
Go
an
for
opinion.
Everybody.
I got an opinion. It's mine and I own it. So,
that part. That part. So I am gonna load. That PM Don is loading because I used to love him back in the day. Lord, I
man,
mean, I'm
rest in soul. God rest his soul.
absolutely. So y'all, I'm gonna keep it a little Chicago, nigga. Here go bad, y'all. Let's go.
Yeah, you already know. It's your boy Bad, and we back.
Fresh in hell, one. I say we going round two. Oh, I'm back. Yo, Bad, we doing this again?
Oh, for sure.
Okay. Ain't nothing slick on this verse, it's voodoo curse. Beat done switch, they wonder what would two do verse. My homicides get binge watch like it's hoodoo merch. Or tag them like unpaid beats from a YouTube verse. Lyrically, I embody Mortal Kombat on contact. Probably should've read the fine print up in your contract. That reads testing me or limits the challenges. I'm not the vertigo from right out of your new balances. Swift on the precision, I made the decision to split your wigs on sights and gate of permission. Chest talking, get your hype, I set your hype down quick. Sick as the rock in the cypher, rock with cypher sick. Roaming through Wonderland and I'm armed, the Mad Hatter with bar swords and big digestion burns your fat away. Sunday to Saturday, y'all tombstone with pepperoni on them. I tombstone the Mark salad.
Bar for bar, we the best punchlines, take your breath. Black magic with the flow, every verse leave a hex. Checking names off the list like who should I address? Most you rappers still in debt, and we coming to collect. This lifestyle of gamble, placing major bets. My name is my name, and I made it off the set. Treat the money like Nike, stay with a check. Speaking ill on the game, get sprayed with a tech. I don't know what you've been told, but really I'm the shit. Gold on the neck of Richmond, wonder why them niggas pissed. Call a B2G and Bad the producer. Smoking Blue Dream, cruising down Martin Luther. But I'm from Cottage Grove, Chicago's Holly Grove. Fell behind on the rent, so I'm standing at the stove. Pour the ice out the freezer, cooking on the low flame. Nigga, I'm a no name, we don't fuck with no names.
I don't know what you heard about me, but a nigga ain't about no games. So I suggest you don't go start no beef. A nigga don't say my name, and that's on God. Don't know what you heard about me, but a nigga ain't been no bitch. So I suggest you go stay out of my way, 'cause a nigga ain't about no bitch. That's on God.
Yeah, that's on God, so don't be over eager. I set the bar, so it's time to deal with an overreacher. I checked the cards and the signs told me to show the creature. I'm next to bar just to find time to unload it either. Bro, a whole monster, it don't get no calmer. It apply more pressure, shit, it's a whole mantra. Yo, you should check the response when you show contra. Been doing as long as when roll bomb, but whole arms up. So if you gon' do it, then do it all the way. Because if I gotta do it, I do it all the day. Yo, please take note of the forewarning. Bottom line, you gotta come through me and just don't call to play. Hey, my flow, package medicinal. I'm all you need, you can hold all that additional. But the talk is cheap, you got no traction, it's visible. I'm a visceral visual, nightmares in the physical.
Man, they went crazy.
Yes.
They went
I was there
crazy.
that day. I was
Girl,
there
Oh,
that
you
day.
was there?
That's my
Hey,
first
listen.
time hearing that song.
It was dope.
That song is culturetic.
It is.
When Bad started rapping, he reminded me of CL Smooth.
Yeah. Okay.
And then all of them had that. It's got an East Coast vibe to it. I loved it. I loved it. It's full of substance. And they ain't really talking about nonsense. They hyping each other up. I love that.
I love the bars. You know, like you said, it's definitely an East Coast vibe. The whole
Yeah.
sound, and
Yeah.
I think that's great coming from the Chicago scene.
Yeah,
Because
most
by
definitely.
us being in the Midwest, we get to cultivate all the genres, all the traps, whatever genre of music we can do. It don't matter.
Yeah.
We not stuck and oppressed to one different sound.
And that's because we are the mecca of consumption.
Absolutely.
You know, the East Coast deliver their music this way, the West Coast deliver their music this way, the South deliver their music this way. We got all areas of the culture coming to us, and we purchasing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So of course we're a melting pot. Chicago is a melting pot. So
Yeah.
you got all the flows and styles here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy I
Plus
started
those,
out with that song.
yeah, those my guys too, all of them.
Yeah,
You know
all
what
of
I'm
them. The whole
saying?
shebang. The whole shebang.
Yeah.
And with that being said, y'all, next Monday on the Ear Hustle Radio Show, we will have Sicko. So it's
Ooh,
gonna
Okay.
go. Yes, so y'all tune in. Y'all can come on if y'all
Most
want
definitely.
to. You more than welcome. Y'all
Yeah.
more than welcome to come sit in on some of these interviews. So hey,
Absolutely.
Keisha, come on. I want to ask niggas some questions too. Come
Right.
on.
Come on. StreamYard allows that.
Man.
Yeah.
So Billy, the first time I met you, do you remember when you and I first met?
Was we at Joe's?
No, we was I can't remember what's the name of the spot that Gorilla Zoe was just at.
Oh yeah.
Was it?
I go there
It
all
wasn't
the
back.
time.
It wasn't
No, it's in
backstage, right?
Bolingbrook.
No,
It's at in Bolingbrook.
Oh, you talking about
And I got a lot
yeah,
of
I
nerve because I
remember
used
that.
to be there
yeah, that's
every
not, no,
day.
it's not Bolingbrook. It's not
That's
Bolingbrook. I can't remember the name of, but I know it's not Bolingbrook because I made it
oh,
from
it's not.
there to downtown within 15 minutes. So it's not
Oh,
Bolingbrook.
Oh, I thought okay, because that's why I met Gorilla Zoe, and I thought you saw me the time when we okay.
where was it, Keisha?
I can't remember the name. Once I remember the name of it, I'm gonna let you know. But Jarista introduced us.
That had to be in Bolingbrook, Keisha.
What's the name of it?
Man,
I know
it's a
it. I don't
sports.
know.
It's a sports.
It-
It's a
I know
it's-
what you're
sports.
talking about.
yeah, so
Because
maybe
I
that
used to
was
do that every
Bolingbrook.
week. Every
Maybe that
week.
was.
Right. Because Crucial Nim was there that night.
Yeah.
Was they there?
It was Beads and them performed. Crucial Conflict performed.
Yeah, Bees them did
Mr.
perform.
Warboy
Yeah,
performed.
yep, you're right. So that's Bolingbrook.
Yeah. What's the name of the
I was
place?
out driving.
Tailgaters.
Tailgaters.
Yeah.
I don't understand why. How could I forget Tailgaters? Because Tailgaters I went to every other day. Tailgaters. That's what we was at, Keisha.
Yeah, I can remember
Yeah,
the name of it. Somebody was.
I was snapping photos that night.
Look, somebody was saying. Somebody jumped in my inbox was telling me the name. Why you ain't just put it in the comments, bro?
Just let us all know.
Right, trying to let people know you ain't looking. With your looking ass. With your looking ass. You about to be mad at me tonight because you the target.
Hey, and that's what I'm saying, Keisha. So I'll put a trailer out, and it's got 5,500 views and 20 likes.
Yeah, you were saying that.
So y'all looking ass is sneaking and look, and just don't want us to know you looking.
Right. Look, like right now I'm looking at this. This is almost at 300 views, and we still live, but there's only 4 people looking.
Right.
Looking ass.
Looking at, oh, one boy just put it in the comments.
The awards.
Boy, just say because me and him gonna get into it. He said, "Excuse me, does anybody have any?"
Bro.
No, he just was.
Bro, stupid as hell, but
stupid as hell. What is wrong with him? I can't. I'm about to get back into this music.
Hell to the down.
Wait. Because why would you?
What? Yes.
What is wrong? What the fuck? And I'm sitting up, I'm about to read it out loud. You know, everybody make a comment and giving you shout outs, and I'm about to say, excuse me, does anybody have any? I'm not saying that out loud.
Oh man.
Ooh, you dirty.
I love it.
Be dirty. I'm getting his ass back. I'm telling you, I'm getting him back. Y'all, with that being said, I got another song. Okay.
Ooh.
So peep this out. If Smokey the Bandit still in the comments, I hope he is. Cause look, I got a song by Smokey the Bandit featuring Young Bleed. So I had the pleasure of interviewing both of them on separate occasions. Smokey came first, and then did I interview Young Bleed first? I think I interviewed Young Bleed first. Cause me and Young Bleed got a mutual person.
But you did both of them.
I did.
I mean, damn.
Pause.
That didn't even sound right. That didn't sound right.
Okay, right. Yeah, but see, I didn't think no crazy because I know Keisha. I didn't think no crazy.
Yeah, I mean, we need a script supervisor. We need a script supervisor. I kind of fucked that line up. Damn. I mean, but you interviewed both of them. I quit, Keisha. I quit. I'm gonna just shut up. I ain't gonna talk no more.
It makes the show even more colorful. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Ooh,
when everybody leave, though, I'm gonna talk again. I'm gonna talk again when everybody leave.
I came with y'all. Here goes Smoke Break, Smokey the Bandit featuring Young Bleed, y'all. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Damn, Smoke. What up, Bleed? I'm tired than a motherfucker, homie. Man. I know you tired, shit. We've been working our ass off, man. Yeah. I think we need to go take us a little smoke break or something, brother. I got what we need right here.
Take a smoke break. I think we should go and take a smoke break right now. Wouldn't it be so sweet to take a smoke break? I think we should go and take a smoke break right now. Wouldn't it be so sweet to take a smoke break? I think we should go and take a smoke break right now. Wouldn't it be so sweet to take a smoke break? I think we should go and take a smoke break right now.
Stuff in the ziplock, break it down to 3-5 or some moon rocks. I'll be on the block, getting to the guap, non-stop, chasing paper till the sun go down and the moon come out. In the moon right now to get high. I'ma roll the wood up and take flight. I'll be in the hood, we up to no good, better keep it understood. I ride with that line. Everything good, got positive vibes. I wish a nigga would try to kill my vibe. I'm just trying to stimulate my mind and take some time to just unwind. Take a smoke break and just rotate in the session with me and my guys. Pumping that in bleak, I get high. Don't ask why the I-95. Jimmy Bones coughing and choking off of that potent that I supply. Tell Young Bleed to roll that weed. It's time to get lit, so pass the light. You can never stop my hustle and you would never stop my grind. I've been working all damn day and I've been working all through the night. So
wouldn't it be so sweet to take a smoke break? I think we should go and take a smoke break right now. Wouldn't it be so sweet to take a smoke break? I think we should go and take a smoke break right now. Wouldn't it be so sweet to take a smoke break? I think we should go and take a smoke break right now. Wouldn't it be so sweet to take a smoke break? I think we should go and take a smoke break.
That's right. Hold up. Smoke one, love one. If a leg's wide open, I'ma boat one. Go dumb to a motherfucker, go numb. If you ain't got nuts, better grow some. All of my life I've been a fool, blowing smoke in the air like an inner tube. I just need to grow life, that's the pinnacle. And I ain't never been worried about the ridicule. That's spiritual. Mary Jane putting thoughts in my mind on everything. That cereal, milk is flame. Have heart, have money, let me pimp the game. Imperial, with the cane. Come short of my money, I'ma get the thing in stereo. This is game from the start to the finish. We gon' hit the bang, hit the bang. When we hit the bong, I got smoke in my eyes, now it's in my lung. No joke, man, I'm high as the kingdom come. Slow toast to the sky, that's the thing you want. I'm caked out, rocked up, and I really can't wait for my socks up. It's face off, locked up, still late for the boss, cause they watch us, yeah.
Wouldn't it be so sweet to take a smoke break? I think we should go and take a smoke break right now. Wouldn't it be so sweet to take a smoke break? I think we should go and take a smoke break right now. Wouldn't it be so sweet to take a smoke break? I think we should go and take a smoke break right now. Wouldn't it be so sweet to take a smoke break? I think we should go and take a smoke break right now.
That beat so crazy. That
Okay,
beat crazy.
that's
Yo,
relaxing.
I like that song.
now that's all day long Chicago.
Yeah,
That's yeah, that's our vibe right there.
yeah,
He
that's
just
Yes,
chilling
tagged
back.
indeed.
he
Chilling.
just tagged
Shout
Bleed
out
in the
Smoke.
comments too. Shout out Smokey.
Shout
Shout
out
out
Smoke.
Bleed.
No
He just
doubt,
tagged
no
Bleed
doubt.
in the comments.
Yeah,
You know what, Smokey? You are more than welcome. You are more than
yeah.
welcome. Anytime you got something, Smokey actually sent me 2 songs, but I just want to play that one. By the way, that album cover, y'all, who
Hmm.
making a Muppet memes? Who making
The
is it an app?
I think it's an app.
Because I want to Muppetize the fuck out of some people.
Y'all see them new reels with the baby versions of the stars?
Yeah,
Did y'all
yeah,
see that
yeah,
Fridays? I don't know who that
yeah,
is. So
Right. They said that's AI. So
yeah.
AI is
That's
doing it.
AI.
That's AI
that is
doing
Yeah,
that.
hilarious.
I seen
Okay.
the
AI. AI scary.
AI
Yes.
is too scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's scary. Like you don't know what you're getting if it's real or
No,
not.
you can kind of tell a little bit with the way people move their mouth and stuff. Uh,
Hmm.
and the
Smokey, send me
voices
the app.
sound similar, but it's a little. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, he said, yeah, that's Young Bleed from No Limit.
Nice.
Y'all knew that's who I was
Hmm.
talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, most
Okay, yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Smokey, send me the name of the app, inbox it to me because I'm about to Muppetize them. I'm about
Let
to
me
tear
ask
some
you, Billy.
people the hell
I
up.
know you've been in. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you was finna ski.
Nah, I
I
wasn't.
don't
I was
want to.
actually about to go into something else. Go ahead. You can go and
Go
ask him
ahead.
though,
Now
because I
I
wanted
want
to.
to ask him. Have you ever been to a diddler party? I know
Nah,
you've been in the business. No.
nah. I
You don't
mean,
come on this motherfucker asking that man no shit like
I
that.
want to ask
no,
him
ain't nothing wrong with
because
that.
you
You
know
can
why I
ask
want
me
to
because
ask.
why?
Because I know people that been in the industry, like these stories be real. Like I know a few people that's been over and doing that stuff. So I mean I don't believe he was a part of
Been
the sick
over.
part. Been over,
Well,
been
shit. Well,
to.
I'm just gonna be honest. I've never been to a Diddy party, but we've had association. Like we've
Yeah.
done some business together, but that's far
Okay.
as that went. But no, right here in Chicago,
It's
that
been
shit
some,
is happening.
Oh, baby, listen.
everywhere, everywhere. And
Yeah, I
I
mean,
don't look at nobody crazy because they've been to a Diddy party. Back in the Diddy is famous, so anytime you be I wouldn't look at anybody crazy because
no,
he
what
was
you
Diddy.
don't want to do is do the after party of the Diddy party.
Right. That's what I heard.
That's the part you don't want to do.
That's what I
But
heard.
no, it's it's people come to these auditions, man, and they be
Yeah,
ready, like
they do.
whatever. Yeah, so you got and those people you got to get them out of there right away.
Yeah.
You
I
know what I'm
agree.
saying? Come on, you gotta get up out of here. Or you cast people in your stuff, and yeah, they may have been admirers of you in any way, but
Yeah.
uh after getting some personal time, I ain't gonna call it intimate because that's the wrong word to use. But after getting some one-on-one time with you where you can literally have a conversation with that person. Yeah, people have came out their mouth and said the dumbest shit in the world to me. Like, I know you, Billy, and I really like you, and you don't even know who I really am
Right.
because I'm
Right.
really not Billy. I'm really
Right.
not Billy.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So if you telling me you know me and you done studied me and all that, then you should know.
Wow.
Oh, that's stalkerish.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
That's
stalkerish.
scary.
yeah,
Y'all on
yeah.
the
But you know you got them fans. Them
I,
fans. You got fans.
I've been waking
Really?
up. I've
Yeah.
been woken up, and somebody was saying they thought I was kidnapped, and somebody had my page, and then right from that conversation, they like, "Have you ate?" And you say, "Nah, I haven't ate yet." And they say, "Well, I'm right outside."
what?
Ooh.
Yeah, shit gets real, and you have to be like, "Hey, okay, so I'm gonna knock you down and get you out the way, because I don't need that drama in my life. I had that drama in my life. I don't need it no more. You know.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to be straight business about the shit. You got to be business.
Yeah.
No company is gonna flourish doing fuckery. You know what I'm saying? You got to be business. You know. So it's hard to even try to date somebody because you know it's crazy. Like I will not date within the circle of what I do.
Thank you. Okay, so let's talk about that. And then after we had this conversation, I want to hit both of y'all with some real ish that's happening around the world right now.
All right.
So here's the thing, and I was explaining this to someone the other day.
Yeah.
I do not, first of all, Keisha is very celibate right now. Very. Everybody know. I mean, when I say everybody know it, Ovita, everybody know it. It's a lot of people that don't believe it though. You know,
That's on them.
that's on them. Look, just because maybe
They
I
out here.
carry myself a certain type of way, maybe I might have a drink or two in me and I get to flirting and doing this and doing that. Who don't flirt? I mean, that's a part of my.
I mean, that's part of that's part of being charismatic.
That's it.
You know?
So me not opening my legs to somebody, don't make me any less though. You know,
Absolutely makes you awesome.
I just
I applaud you.
Look, I love this game that we all are in. I like the circle. I like to step outside and see maybe one night I might see 12, 15 of y'all. The next night I might see 200 of us. And I guarantee I know all y'all, I'm not laying down with you.
That's
I'm not
real.
laying
That's real.
down with you. And that's for my personal
Yeah.
insight. Because here's the thing. As soon as Keisha, I'm gonna let you know, I am like one of the most attacked people in this game. I don't hold on to it though. I don't give a fuck. But soon as somebody find out, Keisha got cracked. Boom. Here come the phone calls. Here come the messages. I heard this. I heard. I ain't touching none of you niggas at all. I love y'all though, and some of y'all potentials. I might have thought about it a time or two. Like, let me go and take bro down because he is looking very fine tonight. But
you got there's a big package that come with that shit.
I hope it's a big package.
There I go again.
Yeah.
There I go again. Call the script supervisor in here.
Call the script supervisor.
You know, I dated a couple of people that I worked with, and it just didn't work out.
Right.
It just didn't work out. In order to be a leader, you got to know how to follow.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
You got to know how to follow. My best friend used to tell me, you need one of everything in your circle. You need a dumbass, a smart ass, a fool, a crash out, and a business person. You need one of everything in your circle. So with whatever comes your way, you could deal with that shit. You know? So
hey, easy. I'm sorry, y'all. Go ahead.
So when I first started doing the movie thing, real talk, I was green as fuck. And I didn't even know it was a community like that in Chicago, you know? And then within that, you thinking this person really digging you, and nah, it's just you a step on the ladder.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, people play you, they make a fool out of you once. They do it once, but they can never get it a second time, you know?
Absolutely.
And I ain't saying no names, but it's quite a few, you know? So I learned now, look, it's business, 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 business.
Absolutely.
Yes, I'm very charismatic. I do call people love. I do say baby. But when I'm talking to certain people, especially if you are a female, I call you bae because that's dearing to me. I call my granddaughter bae.
As a term of endearment. And people, yes.
So if I'm being charismatic and tonight you looking good, and I'm like, you out here getting it.
Yeah.
And you know, I bite my bottom lip. That just means you looking good. That just
Yeah.
means
That's
you
it.
looking good.
Yeah.
You know,
Nothing
get
more,
it.
nothing
I get,
less.
right. We be in
Yeah.
these events. I see all these beautiful, sexy women. I'm supposed to look at that shit, right?
You
I'm
better.
supposed to enjoy that. They looking
Mm-hmm.
good. That's what they came out here for, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not gonna get over aggressive and be like, yeah, we need to get
Right.
up and all
Yeah.
that. Cause at this point, I don't need no relationship. I don't need nothing that's gonna take my time away from where I'm trying to get to.
Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
and when you're in a relationship, it's not wrong of a person to want to spend time with you. I just
Right.
don't got the time,
Right.
Right.
you
Right.
know. And people be like, it's 24 hours in a day. I need 27.
Hello?
Right.
Hello.
You know,
That
so
part. Yeah.
and I don't want nobody calling me while I'm on set saying how long you gonna be.
Right.
And I don't
Well, they
want
can
to
get
answer
on
to
set with.
nobody.
Exactly. Exactly. So
I
y'all,
get
the
that. Yeah.
yeah. So y'all, the serious matter I want to talk about.
We ready? Clock that T.
Cause the ancestors dancing this year, boy. They dancing. The
Come
ancestors
on,
is
man.
listen. The ancestors is dancing.
There they go.
There they go. They dancing this year. I feel nothing. You hear me? I feel nothing behind that spot burning down. They actually call it White Castle. But that is the largest remaining plantation antebellum, as you used to say. People don't
Okay.
know what antebellum is. It's anything that happened before the Civil War.
Right.
Listen, I feel nothing. I'm mad. I didn't strike the fucking match.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Listen,
Mm-hmm.
it's time for an awakening, YNs
Yeah.
and YBs. It's time for an
Yes.
awakening. There
Yeah.
is something out here that is really cooking up. I
Yeah.
absolutely don't know exactly what it is because we are being distracted.
Absolutely. I was gonna say something about that too, Keith.
We are being
Yeah.
distracted. Everybody focus on the Diddy trial while these terrorists
Yes.
doing some BS. You know what I'm saying? Why
Yes.
it's a lot of inside trading going on in the White House, while they making
Yes.
decisions that's going to continue to keep us
Lost.
oppressed for the rest of our
Us.
lives. Our great
Yes.
grandkids going to be oppressed
Yes, they are.
until we I listen.
Yes.
Look at them laughing.
Yeah. Keisha,
That's a good.
we on the
And they
same
got hot.
wavelength.
They got hot tea. They got
And
hot tea.
they got that hot tea, baby. Listen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, and if don't nobody know the story about that particular plantation, that's why. So here's the thing: the doors remained open. They were
Mm-hmm.
going there. They were throwing parties there still. Not
Yeah.
us,
Right. But them.
Right.
but them. Up until now, the fire chief said they put the fire out and it restarted.
Yeah. That's your ancestors.
That's your ancestors.
Yeah. Like fire that
We
bitch back up.
fire that bitch back. We don't need no water. Let that motherfucker burn.
Exactly.
Let it burn.
Exactly.
The
Yeah.
things, and if don't nobody feel anything about slavery, as a black person, you don't feel anything about slavery, don't talk to me no more.
Yeah.
We don't even need to have a conversation. We don't need to be friends. Your level of thinking, your mentality, no.
Yeah.
No. If you don't feel any way about slavery or being oppressed or all this Jim Crow-ish that's now coming
Yeah.
back again, don't have
Coming
a
back.
conversation with me.
Even about the Board of Education, the Brown,
Brown
all of
versus
that.
Brown. Yeah, don't talk
It's
to
stuff
me.
going on with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like do not
Uh,
talk to me. If one orange person can get in office and flip the Constitution upside down, y'all wrote it. Y'all wrote it.
yeah.
Y'all
Well, you
wrote
know
it.
what? He fucked us all up when you convicted of 30-some felonies and you back president.
Yes.
I can't even get a job at McDonald's with a felony on my
With
background.
Yeah.
one.
You know? So I was down in Tuskegee, Alabama earlier this month. I shot a documentary down there. And I sat down with people that live in Tuskegee were born there. I'm talking about I mean, you know, it might be a few people that come from somewhere else, but the people that live in Tuskegee were born there. These old historians of the Tuskegee University and how George Washington Carver and Booker T. Washington stood their ground. How they decided, okay, if they ain't gonna educate us, I'm gonna educate y'all because I'm educated. And you know, this is how we got Tuskegee University. And when I was driving past, there's the Booker T. Washington Museum. And that used to be the plantation right there.
Wow.
Right? That was the plantation where the slave owners had the slaves in the fields and things like that. And that part of that college, that building right there is still part of the college. Like it's the museum. So when I'm talking to these historians, I was just woke up so wild out by them that my eyes welled up because we been lied to so horribly. Like in order to get the degrees that we got and everything, we had to learn a lie.
Yeah.
You know, and then when I'm talking to these historians about our history and about how the city of Tuskegee didn't go for that Ku Klux Klan shit. Like all them black folk came outside with their guns and axes and whatever they could use to go against them white folks. And them white folks went right past them. Like, nah, this is too much of a struggle. But the journey and the things they had to go through and finding out the truth about certain things is crazy. They'll teach you that Garrett A. Morgan invented the stoplight, but they won't teach you who invented the wires that make the light up.
There you go. There you go.
You know? So it's yeah. If you ain't got your shit together, we as a people have to create our own resources because in a minute,
we will be
and I don't
erased.
mean right, and I don't mean no shit running to Walmart buying all the tissue and the water. You got to grow your own food. You got to get you a couple of AR-15s, three or four of them, get all your shit together because they cooking up something.
They cooking. Actually, it's a comment I want to post, y'all. And when I say that's why I said, look, y'all want to get on a more serious level because, and then I got something else to talk about after this. But Banner said, "Why we getting dust storms?"
Yeah.
Never in the 40 plus years of my life have I seen a dust storm in this part of the never.
It's all in the mechanisms of what's going on. I'm telling you, they making that shit happen.
Either they making it,
it's man-made, I believe.
Either they making it or God getting tired.
One or the other. It ain't good.
It ain't good. That shit, let me tell you, it scared the hell out of me the other day. I was driving home from downtown Chicago. By the time I made it to 159, I couldn't see nothing.
Wow.
I said, I'm getting off this highway because if I stay on this highway, I see everybody hitting their brakes, everybody putting their hazards on because they can't see in front of them.
Right.
Got off on 159. I'm like, okay, I can get off on 159 and I'll just take the streets, roll the streets slow. I would rather take the streets than be on the highway when it happened. And that's exactly. And then on top of that, y'all, before all that happened, I was on the Skyway coming home the other day. And I don't know what kind of windstorm this was. I drove my daughter's truck. I'm telling y'all, when I got barely to the top of the highway, to the skyway, the car started doing this.
Wow.
I'm in the air, bruh. I am in the air. Let me get all the way to the closest lane to this wall, and the inside wall, in case they flip me. You know, maybe a car or something can catch me, something. But I'm not about to be on the edge. It was, boy, y'all should have seen me. I dropped that speed down to like 27 miles per hour, 10 and 2. And I got right off. I said, look, whatever going on with this weather, it's too much. It's too many things that are happening. Look, K-Easy said, me either. A damn dust storm. That if you went outside, like I was on the phone
No,
with a
I didn't
friend when
see
it
it.
was
Yeah.
happening, and he was like, "Man, my eyes are burning. My eyes burning." That's how
Wow.
bad it was.
I was in Burnham, and I was shooting a prom. I was shooting my niece's prom that day. And
Oh,
sitting on the porch, you could see it coming from the south.
Wow.
Like the sky was completely orange, and you see the dust coming. And yeah, and once it blew in, it blew lines down all that. The winds was heavy, and
Wow.
yeah, my eyes was burning,
yep.
and I never ever experienced that. Now I know in
I was in
Arizona
the bed,
they
yeah.
have them.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, of
They have
course.
them in
In the
Arizona,
desert. That
right?
makes
But
sense though.
I never experienced that in the inner city in my
Chicago.
life.
Well, I'm gonna say maybe that was a good thing because what a day or two after that, that damn plantation burned down.
Yeah. Well, like they said, fired up. Fire up right now.
Bad up. So
Oh, I
I
went out there
mean,
and
I'm just saying, people. I just hope. I just want people to realize how spiritual the world is.
yeah,
I
absolutely.
was looking at the I don't know if y'all seen my post. I had posted this where I reshared a post where they was telling people that gingers are black.
Yeah, I've been seeing that.
You seen it, Billy?
Mm-hmm.
Gingers are black, and I was like, well, I didn't think about it like that. They do got rhythm, they do got this. But then I was like, wait, I gotta research this a little more. Why
Mm-hmm.
gingers are black? Without getting all biblical on y'all.
Mhm.
But if a black woman give birth to twins, what are they? Black.
Right.
So Esau and Jacob,
Yep.
one was ginger,
Yep.
the other one was black.
Yeah.
So like you said, them lying to us so long, there's
Yeah.
no way she gave birth to a black man and a Caucasian man.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
And
And then they
this is
say
what I
black
mean.
women are the only women that can create
Birth
uh
all nations.
yeah.
But guess what?
Yep.
They still gonna be black.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
All the time. Right now, they're paying black men to impregnate
I
other
know. Yeah.
races.
Right.
They are.
You know
You know
why?
what I'm saying?
Because they need that melanin. They
Yeah.
need that
Yes.
melanin to survive.
Yes.
They
What
organs need
we
this
as
melanin.
our biggest mistake was trying to be equal to somebody that we're more superior than.
Yeah.
Mhm.
See, and this is why they told you the lies, because they were living in caves. We were living off the land.
Mhm.
We
Mhm.
did, and we didn't come here on no damn boats. We were
Mhm.
here
Mhm.
already. You
Mhm.
see what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
if you go to those places where they say Jesus walked, when you see a picture of Jesus, he's black.
Mhm.
You don't see no dude with no perm and no goatee.
Even in
Mhm.
Asia, is that Asia where they got a
Mm-hmm.
picture of Jesus and he black?
Mm-hmm.
Damn,
Yeah.
better. They paying 10,000 in China for a black sperm.
Yeah.
What?
Not just China.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all over. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
Yeah.
confused why I'm confused why the even Chinese even doing that because they definitely derived from us. So
Yeah.
why are you even?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess they need a little bit more pigmentation
Probably
of that.
so.
Okay.
Yeah.
The thing is, what you don't see is what's really there. There are black Chinese.
There
It
are,
is.
yeah,
Even in
There,
absolutely.
Africa, you see the Africans with the chink eyes.
Yeah,
yeah.
They,
absolutely.
yeah, yeah. It's
Africa
a,
is Asian.
yeah.
Absolutely. Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So when you start waking up, well, we should have been racist as a people.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna bite my tongue. We should have been racist as fuck. Told them, hell no, get the fuck away from here. No, we don't want to share shit with you. Bye.
Mhm.
That's what we should have been. But we were brainwashed into
Be
brotherhood.
kind.
Yeah, brotherhood.
Be
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. So
Accept
now
everybody.
we trying to be equal to a motherfucker we're more superior than.
Mhm.
And now the problem now is the internet. We're
Yeah.
allowed to wake up. People are being overexposed to the truth. You know what
Absolutely.
I'm saying? And now you seeing it. It's so realistically right in your face. Once again, you have a president that has 34 felonies on his record. That's how bad they slap us in the face as a people. Now you don't oppress us. We go to prison, get out, try to and do the state narrow. Never been in trouble, 15, 16, 17 years. Go to apply for a job. They like, if you tell us the truth, it's not going to affect you. Do you have a
And they
felony?
laugh.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
We're gonna go in a different direction with this.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And then they took our mothers, sisters, and aunts and told them you don't need no man.
Yep.
So we gonna help you. We gonna give you a monthly income and a place to live, but no man can live there. You can't have no structure in there. You can't have no structure in there. And then you got our little sisters growing up listening to their mothers. Well, if that nigga ain't got no money, he can't call me. And then they twerking in front of their daughters, and their daughters growing up twerking, and they laughing at it like, look, she's so cute.
Yeah.
It's all a design to disrupt us and keep us from focusing on our greatness, because we're great. We're great. If they take something from us, we know how to build it ourselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When they tell you no smoking in jail, but a nigga know how to light a cigarette without a lighter.
Exactly.
Or a match.
Exactly.
You know? And that's minor. That's the minor thing. Now imagine if we use 15% of our brain. You know?
Come on,
so
talk it.
They're afraid of you as a people, especially you sisters. And the white man would love to have sex with one of y'all so he could dilute your melanin. You know what I'm saying? So when they ask us as men to breed with the other races, that's because from that point on, that person has that melanin in them. You know what I'm saying? And they teach us that us as a man, black man, we're beast. No, we're not.
No,
we're the
y'all
fruit
not.
of the land.
We know who
We're
the
the
beasts
fruit of
are.
the land.
Absolutely.
We know who the beasts are down through history.
Yeah.
We seen the beasts
Yeah.
be what they were. Because anybody that can use children as gator bait and that could just, I don't care how you convince yourself that we're not human. You are a beast. You are inhuman. Something is wrong.
And they're not even convinced. They're not convinced that we're not. That's just the pattern of teaching that they want to throw out there. Because they know we're not. They know you're more superior than them. They know that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the fear of everything today. So if you, like they say, man, we need to defund the police. You want to defund the police? Just stop doing crime.
Right. There you
Just
go.
stop doing.
There you
stop
go.
doing crime. Just
Don't give
stop
up.
because they get federal funding based on how high the crime rate is in your area. So if you stop, then they got to start laying motherfuckers off.
Yep.
You know, but we so caught up in Grand Theft Auto and the bullshit that's out here and social media. And I remember when we had to remember all our friends' phone numbers.
Absolutely. I was just talking about that.
Right.
Then we
Social
ask
media.
me now how many numbers I remember. One.
I can't. I only remember my mother's. I only remember my mother's and my wife's number.
Yeah, I remember.
I don't know nobody else's number. And shit.
That's it.
Now you don't even dial no more. You just go to a name and hit tap.
That's it. Yeah.
You know. So it's scandalous. It's scandalous at the same time. It's on us.
Yeah.
It's on us. We gotta wake up. We gotta wake up. The YNs ain't gonna listen to no old head that they don't love.
No, that's true. That's true. But here's the thing. What if them YNs don't have anybody there?
Most of the time they don't. They don't.
So you gotta look, when we're filming movies, I will take the cast. I don't care what it is. We going anywhere to film. And the reason being is we get on O Block and people nervous. That's where I'm from. I'm from that area. So we get over there and then you tell them, yeah, we finna film, man. Y'all want to be part?
They
just want to be a part.
Yeah,
They just want to be a part. And then you after you done and you tell them, yeah, we doing the premieres at the show tonight. You want to come? And they get to go to a movie theater, sit down with their people, and see themselves. You just changed some lives. You just changed some lives.
Yeah,
But you gotta feed them with that.
You got to.
You gotta feed them with that. That's that love they need. They don't need no nigga telling them, bring your little young ass hip, little punk ass motherfucker. No, feed them.
And you know what? It's funny you saying this. Because yes, that is very important to have them to be a part of something.
Yeah.
Especially something that's gonna make them look good. So it's very important for that.
Yeah.
Here's another thing, and this is no diss to the drill community. This is no diss at all. I don't play their music. Number one, and the reason why I have a daughter. I have an 18-year-old. And I know she looking. I know she gonna see this. You know, she heard me curse, so I don't give a damn about cussing on her. But it's the kind of music that I play. I don't care what you rap about, long as it ain't drill. And I'm saying that because I'm not saying y'all drill artists are any different from any other artists, but certain music has an influence on the mind.
Absolutely.
And a lot of younger kids listen to that drill. And then like the other day, I saw Drewski on a video, and he had these little dudes, 12, 12, and 13. They talking about switches and we gonna do this and we that. Baby, you ain't even out of elementary belly. So what, baby, come here. You need something to eat. You need somebody to sit down and talk. Come on. Matter of fact, I'm so cold, I'm gonna get on a PlayStation with you. What you want to do? You want to Madden, Call of Duty? Which one you want? Look,
you know, it's the whole situation is you gotta detour them from the destruction.
Absolutely.
Detour them from the destruction. That's a t-shirt. Yeah. I love that. That's
you
a
can
t-shirt.
Get that, oh. That's you. Oh, go on, make that shirt. That's you. But
I love it.
Real talk, because with me and my damn music, we had Public Enemy. We had we had conscious art.
We had Poor Righteous Teachers. We had Miss Melody, all them X-Clan.
BDP.
See, we have Public Enemy.
Right. So now you go to a label with that style of music, and it could be modernized to today's tracks, to today's style of how getting down. And you talking substance, conscious music. The label's gonna say, wait a minute, where's the pills? Where's the switching?
Yeah.
Where's the 30 shot?
Yeah.
You know? And that's and they doing it right in your face, and we're not paying attention to it.
No.
We're not paying attention to it. This is why you don't hear no new Public Enemy albums. And trust me, Chuck working.
Yeah.
They working.
He definitely working,
Yeah, but
I've seen a video. He was just on a panel. It was a couple of weeks ago. He was on somebody's panel. So yeah, he's definitely working.
Yeah, and then you got KRS-One, who's to me is an ancestor of hip hop.
Absolutely.
You know,
absolutely.
But you don't hear none of their music mainstreaming no more. Because they need to deprogram you from paying attention to what's right.
Absolutely.
And they want to program you to be wrong.
Yeah.
And then they can gather you up and get you in the modern day slave plantation.
Absolutely.
And have you doing free labor and all that. But if we don't wake up and create our own resources, we're doomed.
Yeah, even with educating our kids, there's some things I wish I would have known early, but like
Yeah,
teaching
put
our
it back up
kids
there, sir.
how to teaching our children how to, like you were saying earlier, grow food, teaching our children how to handle money, teaching our children morals and boundaries and self-respect. And I just went this weekend, I went to this, I know this is not popular anymore, but I went to this conference, and it was a church conference, but what I loved, it was a saved and single conference, but it was a few married people. I love the young people. It was so inspiring. They had young men, like young black men. I was smiling because they had young black men talking about being pure. And when I say pure, they mindset. They trying to live a moral lifestyle. They going to school. They love God. I love that. When you have some type of spiritual grounding, it helps. I don't care what nobody say. It helps to discipline you. It helps to motivate you. Your mindset is different. And to see you all, if you all could have saw these young men talking, I just was grinning from ear to ear. And I said, this is the kind of stuff that I grew up with that kind of helped guide me and keep me from doing things that statistically I had two crackhead parents.
Right, that's because you grew up with
make it out of there like that. Say that again. I'm sorry.
But wait, you talking about you wasn't supposed to make it, girl? You don't get to say
get
that.
What I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but you don't get to say that because I got nieces and nephews wasn't supposed.
I said supposed. You get what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. But
statistically,
but no.
I was supposed to be something, but because
God said something.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Because I had those influences in my life, man, it made such a difference.
We grew up in a structured household. See, I was blessed to have my mother and father in the house.
Let's go.
A lot of people wasn't blessed like that, but they still grew up under structure. You know what I'm saying? They grew up where if Miss Davis came to your house to tell on you, you was getting your ass whooped by your parents.
Or if Miss Davis didn't do it first, then bring you home.
That part. that part. And then there are no grandmothers and stuff sitting on the porches no more governing the block.
No.
Governing the block. And when the last time you been to a block party?
Man, it was empty. They be empty now.
I went to one a couple of years ago.
But what I mean is, you remember when we was little growing up, you go on the block and you see the sign on the corner of the block and they got rules for their blocks.
Yeah.
Like none of this, none of that. That's a structured neighborhood.
Absolutely.
And now everybody just scattered and doing what they want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There's no more community.
So there's no more community. There's no more village.
Yeah. That part.
There's no more village.
And then hell, they shooting at the grandmama's now.
Yes. They fighting them. Did y'all see that on Facebook?
Yeah.
The girl
called
her grandmama. I'm saying, it's just unnatural.
So I'm more like Billy right now. I was raised in a household with my mom and dad. It's 9 of us. I'm the baby of all 9. Same mama, same daddy, all of us. I'm not though. So here's the thing. No, it's all good because that's the first thing.
Because the last child in the big family catches it rough.
And
you think so?
What?
Yeah, because shit big shit.
Girl,
if you was the ninth child, it ain't no more money. God damn it.
Oh wait, so it's the opposite, but kind of in the same. I think the struggle was when they start having the kids. By the time they got to me, okay, my mama a nurse, and my daddy was working for the railroad. By the time they got to me, so I'm not saying, but they still had 9.
Yeah,
so like
the
you
struggle
said,
was real.
The struggle was there. It was still things that had to be paid for prior to me with the other. So the struggle was there. So it was maybe sometimes well, my older sister was spoiling me too, and then my aunties. And, okay, but I mean, they just taught me about the shoes and okay, so they spoiled me with clothes.
No, I see. I had to wait for my brother to outgrow his shit.
You know what?
And then it come to me. I'm just keeping it real.
Yeah, I get
You
it
know.
though. I get it though, because I seen that that behavior inside my family. Because like I told y'all, I'm the youngest of 9. So when I was
Yeah.
born, my older sister was 26. So
Yeah.
Mm.
it's a 10-year gap between me and the
Yeah.
next one. So
Yeah.
me,
Mhm.
what I think I was robbed from was having a sister to
Sibling.
grow up with,
Yeah, I get
a
what you're
brother to
saying.
grow up with that's close to
Yeah.
my age. They were
Yeah.
already
Yeah. Your cousins and nieces and nephews was closer to your age.
became, because I got
Yeah.
nieces and nephews older than me, my
Yeah.
age, and younger than me. So
Right.
my nieces,
Mhm.
they're my sister nieces. You
Right.
know,
I
they're my
get it.
sister nieces. So the
Mhm.
ones that's my age. I don't know about the rest.
I
But
get
but
it.
you know, but with that being said though, it does take a village though, because I
Yeah.
remember on my block, I knew every single person in every single house on this side
Yeah.
of the block and across the street. And I'm telling you, they used to kick my ass and take me right to my mama.
Wow.
Keisha was up there on the train tracks throwing rocks at cars.
Yeah. See. And then you got your ass beat by them, your
And
mama,
and
and
my
your
dad.
daddy.
Wow.
So
I
you kind
remember
of thought twice before you did it again.
I did. And then look, I'm thinking I'm the baby, I can get away with shit. I remember one day I was trying to be fast, y'all. And this man stayed across the street from my mom and them house. And his son had came in town, right? I was about 13 at the time. The little boy came in town. He was 15. Oh, I'm grown. My daddy and that little boy came over. I done sat on this man's lap
Wow.
Yeah.
on the front
Yeah.
porch. My daddy
Oh
opened
yeah.
that. My daddy opened that door. I had a little nephew that had like this race car track. You know, the ones you had to use and make the
I
cars
remember
Yeah.
run.
the race car
The
tracks.
high wheel track. The high wheel track.
My
Yeah.
daddy broke that track apart. I ain't never want to see another man in my life for years.
Girl.
For years. I was being fast, but no, it taught me structure. It
Yeah.
Yeah.
it taught
And
me
that's what
so much.
that's
And
what's
that's how you're
missing.
able to hold yourself now too, Keisha.
A lot of woosahs, a lot of woosahs,
Yeah.
a,
Ain't
a,
nothing wrong with it.
a lot
But
of
that's what it
woosahs,
is. And
a lot.
how they broke down the structure was, so even, it was gangs out here, but it was real structured. The
Back
shorties
in the
couldn't
day.
be on the corners during
Yeah.
school hours.
Yeah,
And then
correct.
after
Wow.
school, they had to come to the little spot and get their motherfucking homework done.
Hmm.
You know,
Wow.
and then it was things like, uh if one of these little niggas get to shooting on the block, Chief would be like, go bring that nigga here.
Look,
Wow.
You know,
yeah,
and then they whoop his ass because nigga, you fucking up. You got the police all over here fucking
and
with us because you
making
done
us
shot
all
at that.
hot.
Yeah, that
Absolutely.
Yeah,
that part.
yeah.
So they take the Chiefs off the street first. Now
Hmm.
you cut the head off a chicken, it's gonna run around like wild as fuck.
Mhm.
So
Yep.
you take the Chiefs off the streets, and all the YNs is running around with no
No,
structure,
no
no
structure,
reason
No.
or
no
nothing.
guidance, no
No.
nothing. Right.
No, they
And
not.
then you got those who parents were their best customers. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? They
Mm,
parents, they aunties and uncles were their best customers. So there's a
mm,
lack of respect right there.
It is.
There's a lack
True.
of respect right there. And then you got these overgrown ass niggas whose best friend with an 18-year-old,
Yeah.
and he getting to hang out with you. See, and there's no reason why you should be befriending an 18-year-old. What the
mhm,
fuck can y'all talk about?
Yeah. Yeah.
mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And you 50, and you
Unless
still throwing
y'all
up pitchforks. You
right, that's
throwing
true.
up pitchforks and hollering folks or
Yeah.
or more. You 50. You got
Yeah.
grandchildren now. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? There's
Mhm,
Mhm.
none of that structure no more.
Yeah.
mhm,
All that structure is gone. So what do we got? The Wild West.
mhm.
Wild Wild
You know,
West. Hmm.
the
So with
Wild
that
West.
being said, when it's time to get active, I hope the YNs Stand on business.
We don't have a choice. Not them,
Stop
not
coming
us.
against us. Right. Stop coming against us, the older generations. Y'all got to stand on business. Some of us getting up there in age. So a lot of us ain't, as active.
Yeah. Most definitely.
It's y'all turn. It's y'all turn. Stand on business. Quit doing stupid shit. That's why these police out here ready to pop y'all for chewing gum. They ready to kill you.
And they
Not
scared.
gonna lie to you. They scared.
Believe it or not, they scared. Because listen, somebody say shots fired, and you pull up and there's about 30 YNs and YBs out there. They scared.
I'm shooting. I don't blame them. You know why? Because these young boys, you would pray that they do that, but they don't have a purpose. That's why they out here doing that. They don't have a purpose. They don't have any guidance. They don't have any moral values. Everything that they've listened to, looked at, morally, everything has been stripped down. They just want these kids to do whatever they want. Just do whatever you want. That's what they preaching. Do whatever you want. Don't have no self-discipline. Don't have anything. Just move how you feel. And that's where which I just have to pray for our community, where we're lacking that. We are not guiding, and we don't care enough about the children on the block anymore. That's
because hell, some of us damn near scared of the children on the block right now. I hate walking to the gas station. I ain't gonna hold you up. I hate walking in the gas station because either one of them gonna say something or do something. I seen a girl said the other day, she said she walked in the gas station and a dude asked for her number. She said, I saw the gun hanging on the side. She was like, I had to give him my number because he was too aggressive.
I get it.
So she was like, I went ahead and gave him my number and he called it right then and there. She said, as soon as I pulled up, I blocked that.
Absolutely.
Black women, not just black women, just women in general, we are in danger. We are definitely in danger right now.
But mostly us, definitely.
Mostly us.
Yes.
But being a woman, you are in danger right now.
Yeah, I agree. It's black youth, black men too. In all honesty, it's us as a people, and we are the target. I'm telling you, we are the target.
Absolutely.
So that's why I'm saying if we don't create our own resources and our own survival, we out of there. And we've done it before with Black Wall Street. And that's to show you what they really think of you. Because when we was a flourishing community and building our own self-wealth,
they had to bomb us.
They had to bomb us and take that from us because
absolutely.
Yeah. Every time we build like that, every community that has built the wealth and stores and doctors, every community down through history, they have murdered, burned, killed. Bombed, got together and bomb rushed every time.
But think about it. This is the United States bombing itself. So to be honest, I don't understand for the life of me why people want to come here in this communism that we living in. Let's call a spade a spade.
Because they looking on it from the outside and it looks pretty.
You know why? Because they get more benefits than we do when they come here.
When you flying up, when you coming home to Chicago on the plane and we about to land. Let's say you got to go to O'Hare. You about to land. Look how beautiful it look.
Yeah.
Especially at night. It looks beautiful. Gorgeous. And then when you land and you out here, it feels beautiful. And then you go up into the belly of this motherfucker. Or you get to your hotel room and you turn on the news. And you're like, God damn, it's wild out here.
It's fuck.
I think every city, every place have goods and bads.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
I just
true.
think,
but
I just think
if you think about the crime that's going on between Gary, Chicago, a Midwestern town, anything in the Midwest, the BS is starting to come into downtown now.
Oh, absolutely.
It started
Especially
coming.
since they
Now, man, you
brought all the people in there too.
Chicago downtown. Chicago downtown. We got one of the best skylines in the world. Everybody come
We
from all over
do.
the world just to see Chicago skyline. Now,
Mm-hmm.
you got all these visitors and that shit happening right in their face soon as they get here now. Now,
Yeah, yeah.
now they don't even know how to control downtown. They don't even know matter how many cameras y'all got down there. Big brother, keep looking. They go downtown starting to get took over now.
They don't care about no cameras. They don't care about the police or
And if I
none of
want
that.
that Rolex you got in your store, guess what? I'm gonna kick that door in. I'm gonna go get it.
Yep, smash
I'll
and
let them
grab.
do it too. I ain't
Smash and grab.
fighting.
Yeah, no,
Look, call your insurance. I'm not. Yeah, yeah, it's sad.
absolutely.
It's
But yeah, it's
sad.
bad though,
But
y'all.
yeah,
This been a
But
great show. Go ahead, Billy.
yeah,
we as a people, at some point we gotta stand up.
we do.
We gotta stand up.
Yeah,
And that's us as a people, especially where we live at, y'all. You gotta take care of your backyard.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I absolutely agree with that. I really
Yeah,
do. Wait, we got some comments, y'all. Oh, Smokey said good conversation. Love this. Yeah, man. Because if we don't continue to talk about it and each one reach one, teach one, whatever you call it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
If we don't continue to talk about it, everybody gonna keep ignoring what's going on.
Yeah.
We're just gonna be like, damn,
Uh-huh.
you heard what happened last night?
Yeah.
Or you heard what happened the other
Exactly.
day? Man, he fucked the city up with this one. That type of attitude is not
Yeah.
good for us,
Yeah.
y'all. We wanna live. We wanna rise above the trenches. That the just anything. We oh my God, us black people. We got such a stigma against us, y'all. Y'all just don't know. And it's an evil spirit, and it's whooping our ass.
Man, what you just said, rise above the stigma. We need to rise above the stereotype they put on us.
Absolutely.
We do.
Absolutely.
We gotta
Absolutely.
care.
Break
We gotta
them
care again
chains.
about the
You gotta
community.
break
We
them
gotta care
chains, y'all.
again. Yeah. We gotta
Break
the
them
solution
chains.
because we know all the problems, but really we gotta care. People don't care what you say. They only care what they see and what they feel. It is gonna have to start with the youth. As hard as the people are fighting to get our youth, we need to fight harder to take them back. And that's making good movies and good music and educating them and loving on them, even though they might not be your nieces and nephews. I seen some today where this young boy was walking to school with messed up shoes, and this dude stopped him and gave him his shoes out of his truck. And I'm talking about, they was $350. Shoot, he said, well, you going to school? And then I seen others say, if you get his information, I'm gonna send him some clothes. You could tell he didn't have anything. So stuff like that community where we care when we see something and then we're
That
able
shorty
to.
will never ever forget that. He'll never forget that.
Never.
He told him, you
Never.
go to school, get you a good job, educate yourself.
Because you know what?
He
You
gave
never
him
know
some
what's
good
going on at
advice.
home. Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. That was
Absolutely.
beautiful.
That right there.
That was beautiful as hell.
Yeah.
Just help y'all. Just if you can. I'm not telling everybody. I'm about to start a GoFundMe.
Yeah. I mean, that'll be good, even to donate. I think people need to start telling young girls, y'all, I'm sorry I heard these young girls in the nail shop saying, I'd rather get pregnant than to get fat. And when I'm talking about these young girls, I'm talking about
Do you understand? Wait a minute. Wait.
Yes.
You would rather get pregnant than to get fat.
Because they was talking about some little girls that they knew that would got be. And I said, this is what, yes. I'm talking about little girls.
Do you understand 15. How the body changes once you produce a life?
They don't evidently.
Let alone, and I want a lot. They don't know, and I want a lot of black women to know this because y'all apparently are miseducated, you are putting your life on the line, giving birth
Every
anyway.
Every time.
You are opening up a canal in your soul to bring another soul through here. You are putting your life on the line.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a canal. That is your.
Yeah.
People so stupid.
Well, what it is, you know,
it's our job. It's our job to unstupid them.
Yes.
Yeah,
what we
that
need
part.
to do again is to teach these young girls and men that your body is sacred. You know, secret. You know, it's worth something. Watch who you giving it to. That you are. You know, teach these kids morals. They act like it's wrong to teach these kids morals. You don't have to go to church to teach morality. You know, I taught my son that his stuff was gold. Don't go sticking it in everything. And I love, you know, he's not doing everything I want, but I love that he hasn't made me a grandmother of many kids. I'm not a grandmother yet. I appreciate that he ain't out here spreading seed everywhere, you know, making fatherless children. And, you know, certain things I appreciate that, but I taught him that.
Good job. Us as men need to teach our little brothers that the most precious thing on the planet is a woman.
Yeah.
That is the planet. It's the woman that we plant our seed in, and like you said, she bring that life through that canal.
Yes.
You know, she's so strong. Her job is to nurture you and take care of you while you defend and protect her. She is the most precious thing in the world, and that's a woman.
Absolutely.
That's real.
Absolutely.
So look at y'all little precious asses on here.
Period. I was told I was precious.
Well, since you said something,
no,
for real, we're gonna go into like 2 more songs, y'all. I'm gonna play them back to back, so y'all got time to move around for a minute. I got 2 more songs to play, y'all, back to back, and we're gonna end the show. We're gonna come back, chop it up with Billy. He gonna tell y'all how to find him, where to follow him at, how to audition for one of his films, all that information. So we'll be right back with that, y'all. Oh, this conversation's so good that I just gotta
go. It is. Yeah, it is.
I gotta go into this. I wasn't gonna even go into this tonight, but I gotta go into it after this conversation. Look, y'all, let's go.
Yeah, raised in a concrete jungle where the gangsters and them killers stay ready for war. Yeah, soldiers on the front line, standing strong, protecting their own. Make sure they strapped up before they walk out the door. Pray they survive in these streets. What about the chill? What about the L? Take a look in the mirror and tell me, what do you see? Pray you see the image of God, protecting, providing, eyeing to the Father that got us to a place that no one can see. Somebody pray for the
I did enough, don't worry about whether or not I did it all, cause you can still recognize me through the fog. I did this shit, kept it moving, never stalled. Be tweaking, but still did Jesus come across. Preaching be Huey Freeman to the cause. Conceited, but feel connected to the fraud. Cause we can be effortless with faith to fall. Manifest spaces and a place to ball. On my Franklin, take the bankers, make the call. Quiet is kept me still in it. Open up your mouth, I'm drilling like a dentist. Grave digger, feeling slave to the healing crown. Got a lot of pain when you feeling snug as fuck. Feeling like a fitted cap. Got it by where my descendants at. How I'm looking forward to the ending. Facts. I put the pressure to motherfuckers thinking that it's just a game. I made the sacrifices on the holy hill, doing Tomb Raider with the play. Talking that resurrection from the dead. This not just something you say amongst mortal men. These niggas all infected and it spread. Somehow I'm sicker than them, I was born to win.
Raised in a concrete jungle where the gangsters and them killers stay ready for war. Yeah, soldiers on the front line, standing strong, protecting their own. Make sure they strapped up before they walk out the door. Pray they survive in these streets. What about the chill? What about the L? Take a look in the mirror and tell me, what do you see? Pray you see the
on your block and be watching New World with no heart for the constant. Streets is on fire, they loaded with toxins, so I carefully move as I go for my shot. Hoping them not turn into a fucking hashtag. Nigga, let me get on. Cause I promised myself when I was moving with them trash bags, I was never gon' fold. Future looking like a damn light. How many prayers do we need to save it? Really kinda gotta take the blame. Look at all of this shit that we be embracing. Yeah, we always wanna live lit, flash a few bands in a little fit. Why the word dying, you don't care then, as long as they don't think that you a little bitch. I'm just trying to give a little shift, and I stand over, come from my mandibles, learn from my figures. Trying my best when I do it, it's perfect planning like I'm Hannibal. All my intangibles may be the man that I am, with my morals is like then I come with a manual. I had a choice and I chose to live right, I won't stoop to those levels, like that understandable.
Raised in a concrete jungle where the gangsters and them killers stay ready for war. Yeah, soldiers on the front line, standing strong, protecting their own. Make sure they strapped up before they walk out the door. Pray they survive in these streets. What about the kill? What about the ill? Take a look in the mirror and tell me, what do you see? Pray you see the image of God, protected, providing, iron in the Father, the God is to a place that no one can see. Somebody pray for the street.
I pray for my sons, don't let them pray on yours. You know they say, when it rains it pours. Let God be your umbrella, he can protect this, but still gotta keep that gun, fella, cause niggas is reckless. So check this, all of our communities are disconnected, but never have you seen four brothers that disconnected. So you gotta receive and believe the message. If we work together, then we can achieve the message. Blessings through these concrete jungles, I stumbled, never fumbled. Been through all type of shit, so now I'm humble. Let's rumble. I ain't make it this far just to give up. The ultimate goal is for our kids to outlive us. Trust.
Yeah. Raised in a concrete jungle where the gangsters and them killers stay ready for war. Yeah, soldiers on the front line, standing strong, protecting their own. Make sure they strapped up before they walk out the door. Pray they survive in these streets. What about the kill? What about the ill? Take a look in the mirror and tell me, what do you see? Pray you see the image of God, protected, providing, iron in the bottom of God is to a place that no one can see. Somebody pray for the street. Jungle where the gangsters and them killers stay ready for war. Yeah, soldiers on the front line, standing strong, protecting their own.
Mathematics.
I suggest you keep your distance. You better do things the right way when you see them shooters in position. They'll up the weapon on the right day with a beam on it for precision. Get you gone in an instant. You ain't know that we was vicious. You ain't know I live by Lakeshore. I can have you sleeping with the fishes. Get you niggas washed up like, hey, somebody come and do these dishes. The toolie on me, so it's gunplay. If you looking over, his suspicious. Catch a goofy on a one-way, tryna holler at a couple bitches. You hear them cop sirens and shots fired. They'll never find a witness. If you not dying, nigga, stop trying. I suggest you go and find some business. When it unravel and the judge bang the gavel, I won't even see a sentence. I suggest you keep your distance and keep my name out your mentions. Nice try, no more Mr. Nice Guy. It's cool though, but come around me and act a fool, niggas might die. Two blow, catch a nigga at the wrong place at the right time. Why the long face? I'm the right kind to put a nigga in his right mind. A real demon when it's nighttime. Chef Curry night signs. 22, 45, 380. That's the pipeline. How you finna be a millionaire when you keep fucking up your lifelines? I pull strings just to give them wings, put them in the air like a kite flying. Now you see me on mic time. MJ and some mic nines, beats him play, nigga. them shooters in position. Fill up the weapon on the right day with a beam on it for precision. Get you gone in an instant. You ain't know that we was vicious. You ain't know I live by Lakeshore. I can have you sleeping with the fishes. Get you niggas washed up like, hey, somebody come and do these dishes. Toolie on me, so it's gunplay. If you looking over here suspicious. Catch a goofy on the one-way, trying to holler at a couple bitches. You hear them cop sirens and shots fired. They'll never find a witness. If you not dying, nigga, stop trying. I suggest you go and find some business. When it unravel in a judge bang the gavel, I won't even see a sentence. I suggest you keep your distance and keep my name out your mentions.
Sleep ain't stop me. Authenticated, jar carbon copy. Real recognize everything. Fake acknowledged by nobody. Shoot high bars, leak cold bodies. You rappers play, y'all get bodies. When the beat players go get bodies. De La Hoya, I be hustling. She wetting my big body. She got small waist, but she big body. She curvy the way I like it. Don't stir, I wasn't invited. When you was further, now table turn. I know it burn, cause all this spit fire. Cremating everything when I recite it. Kennedy flame, you ain't gotta read like it. I maintain motivational ways, devoting days to promote the brand. Smile on my face when I know they hate me. Go out they way to go shake my hand. I ain't gotta uphold no rep. 12 times out of 9, I'ma be myself. Bet on myself and I smartly invest. You already know in the city I rep. Better yourself, never step on toes. Get you a queen, fuck these hoes. As far as me not working, y'all big jerky here go another dose. I've been hearing about the diss tracks that's coming, y'all never drop them, no. I go stand right next to them, I see them, never have a problem, no. Just lie for no.
Whenever one of y'all hate, I get 1,000 fans. I got 1,000 haters. Now y'all do the math. I'ma keep them mad. I'ma keep them mad. I'ma keep them mad. I'ma keep them mad.
I'ma keep on doing what I'm doing, I'm the best at it. Russellholic, my DNA, foreseeing me, they need new glasses. Before I focus, a new focus, I stay facing with a goalpost out of leg stand. Throw a rocket cut off they hand, trying to save face. It's a smart plan in reverse. Far the flow is do-rag, probably went over your head. Beat punishers, make the beat side punish a pun, the intended we jump. Move silent, big decibels. Stay solid, get decimals. Stay problems no matter what. Show love, get it everywhere I go. Billboards, commercials, movies, TV shows, Bristol hats and hoodies. Still got CDs, vids on TV, still I'm kid free, homie, I move. Mission music, it ain't no stopping the moving. I don't compete, I ruin, don't start none, won't be none. Percy rule it, 21 Mercy rule it. Ain't anyone, no confusion. Real forever, substitution, never, that's cardio. They go to smoke when you grab the mic, when I hit the stage, it's a party, ho. Ghost lines for a couple rappers that kill shit, case unsolved. That's a loose shad and I break mine. Motivation that evolve, let's go.
Whenever one of y'all hate, I get 1,000 fans. I got 1,000 haters. Now y'all do the math. I'ma keep them mad. I'ma keep them mad. I'ma keep them mad. I'ma keep them mad. Keep them mad.
Yo, we back, y'all. I had to play all three of those back to back.
Yes.
I want to make
There's
sure I
nothing
got
wrong with
them in.
that.
Absolutely.
There's
Banner,
nothing
I'm
wrong
gonna
with
make
that.
sure I get you in
No.
next week. I know you just sent your music. So again, y'all, let me put a disclaimer out there. Banner, you know I love you. You know I'm gonna put you in here regardless. But what I'm saying, y'all, I post all through the week. Send your music. Send your
Yeah,
music.
you
Send your
do.
music. I'd be like MP3, MP4. If you send an MP3, send me a picture. And Banner, you did everything right. It was just a little late tonight. um, y'all, I gotta have the music before the show start because it's so hard being in the background trying to
Yeah,
talk to the guests, trying
yeah.
to stay on subject. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm not multitasking and doing all that during the interviews. I ain't gonna even hold y'all up. I'll be multitasking at work. I don't want to come here and do that. I want to already have your information in advance
Yeah,
so I can just get on
Yeah.
here and let the
yeah.
show run smoothly. So this is no jab at just anybody individually. I just want to put that disclaimer out there, y'all. Help me to help you, make it easy for me. Do that make
Yeah.
sense?
Make a
Okay.
whole lot of sense.
Y'all mean to help you make it easy for me. Okay, there it is. I'm gonna have to put that on my shirt. Help me to help you
Yes. Make
easy
it
for
easy
me.
on me.
On me. Ooh,
Yeah.
Lord Jesus, look. I just
Look,
came with
another
some.
t-shirt.
Another t-shirt. I don't even remember the
You
one I
know?
had last week.
Yeah.
Last week I said something about fighting on the shirt. I ain't even want.
Yep, I remember that.
I'm damn near 50. You wasn't somebody, girl. Look, don't come to me trying to
Okay.
fight. Girl, let
Almost
me
half
tell
a
you.
hundred. Yes.
Look, what a blessing it is, though.
It is. And to
What a
look great doing it. That's the blessing.
baby.
Yes.
I could be on baddies.
This was great. Okay.
Clock that tea. I could be out, no, but for real, Billy, it was such a
Yeah.
great experience with you tonight.
Man,
I've
I
learned things.
appreciate it.
No problem. I've learned things about you. I know you sent me your EPK and all that in advance and let me know who you was, but I didn't read it. I didn't.
It's
I'm
all right.
just
You got it
honest.
now.
I got it, and I'm definitely gonna read it. My focus was going in to get your material to make sure it's loaded up for the show. Like I said earlier, I like for a person to tell their own story.
Yeah, ain't nothing
Out of
wrong
your
with that.
out of your mouth verbatim, I could be like, "Oh yeah, and he did this and he did that," but it won't feel so genuine
Right.
without it coming from the actual source. So I,
I'm with
I
that.
I really loved having you on here. You're a dope,
Yes.
amazing individual. I want
Absolutely.
God to continue to bless you throughout your journey. Anything that's unimaginable, you are going to be blessed with. And I'm going to speak that over your life.
Yeah.
Thank you, sister.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. You're welcome. I'm
Absolutely.
not,
Same for you.
I'm about to
Same for
be.
you.
Thank you. Thank you
And
much.
unlimited resources. Unlimited
Unlimited.
resources.
I'm going to be honest
Yeah.
with y'all right now. I'm in a space right now. I don't know what the hell I want to do.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't
Yeah.
know.
whatever you do, just keep God first, and you
Oh yeah,
good.
that part, that part, that part, that part.
And Ovita, we finally got that sit down, huh?
I know.
Y'all
Oh,
tell
dear
one boy to
husband.
leave me
Yes.
alone. Tell one boy to leave me. Look, go sit your ass down talking about baddies.
So you was the
Whoa.
original bad, okay?
Look, Natalie ain't young, y'all. Let me tell y'all. Look, thank you, Ben. A good show. I will definitely play you next week. Again, next week, y'all. We got Sicko, Cypress 6. So
Yeah.
he's gonna be on next week. I'll be dropping a flyer through the week. Well, boy, let's talk. You know
Yeah.
what? I'm about to send you the link for you can come on here. No, it's too late. Well, because I should have had his ass on here with you.
Up here.
It'd have been a hot
It's
mess.
all good.
We'd have
Yeah.
been we would have got jumped tonight with him and Will Boy on the screen at the same time. We'd have got but yes, it was a pleasure tonight. I appreciate you
It
for coming
was.
to bless the platform.
Yeah.
And each week I'm just gonna because I used to do like New Music Monday, and then on Wednesdays I would bring. I don't want to do that no more. We could wrap it all up in
Merge
one.
it.
Two birds,
Yeah.
one stone.
Yeah.
No
That part.
doubt.
Any closing remarks? Actually, go ahead and give everybody your social media platforms where they can find you.
I'm Billy Ray Valentine across the board.
There it is.
Except X is at Black Dad, but Billy
X
Ray
is what?
Valentine
At Black Dad?
X, yeah, at Black Dad.
Okay.
See, Black Dad used to be my rap name back when I was an artist.
Okay.
Black
You know?
Dad.
And we
Yeah.
still learning stuff about this man at the closing of the
Yeah.
show. What?
And,
Black Dad.
yep, I could be found if when I put out casting calls and auditions, I throw it out there to all my followers and then to the world, and then they can reach me either by email, which is mmark1478 at Gmail, or you can get right up at me at the inbox. I'm
Yeah.
available. I'm approachable.
That part. He
You are
definitely is,
very.
y'all. He's a gentle giant, but don't
Yeah.
fuck
Yeah.
with him. But don't fuck with him.
Please don't.
Yeah.
Please
Yeah.
don't run the gentleman away.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't play
Yeah.
with it.
He's a gentle giant, but underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
you
push
know?
him to the edge.
No,
Let him
'cause-
stay.
not the Grandmaster Flash and the Furious. Ah.
Absolutely.
Sometimes it make me wonder when I keep from going under.
Absolutely.
Yes, yes. It was
Yeah.
a pleasure, y'all. We had a great conversation. I hope
Yeah.
anybody that grabs anything that we were saying tonight, you take that and
Yeah.
indulge it, be a sponge. Let your brain soak that in and
Yes.
reach out to these kids if you can. All it takes is you to grab one of them.
Yeah.
I know we can't grab them all, but grab one of
Right.
them. Save a life if you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, grab the most influential one.
Absolutely. Yeah, that part.
Grab the most influential one, and the rest of them gonna follow him
Absolutely. And I
or
guarantee
her.
y'all that him or her, especially these girls will be the, but what I'm gonna say,
Yes.
y'all, I guarantee y'all most of these kids are out there because of peer pressure. So
Yes, that too. Yeah.
so
Yeah, absolutely.
let's do something. Let's grab these
Yeah.
kids. Let's throw an event. Let's hey, y'all
I
wanna rap?
agree.
Y'all wanna rap? We're
Yeah.
gonna rap. You know,
Yeah.
let's put something together for the 18 and under.
Yeah. I like that idea.
Let's do that. I already been actually looking at different venues. I did find a venue. It's from 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. It does not go past 12. Perfect.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
awesome.
You already got the
That's
police
awesome.
outside anyway, especially with the location I'm talking about at.
Mm.
Y'all come in there, y'all ain't smoking in there. Y'all definitely ain't
I
drinking
love
because y'all,
that.
yeah, y'all ain't drinking
Smoking.
because yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna get that together as well, y'all, because I've been looking into things like that, as in bringing a younger crowd. I like the younger crowd,
Yeah.
but I need it to be the right younger
Yeah.
crowd
Yeah.
Right,
because,
right.
like
Absolutely.
a lot of people don't know, my daughter has started doing shows her senior year of high school.
What?
Yes, she did.
Mm.
I'm gonna call a spade and knock myself out real quick. I trusted her for 15 minutes. For 15 minutes. See, you can trust your child, but you got to worry about everybody else's kids.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so when I made it to the venue, of course I had to shut it down. Of course, a little girl that was 17 years old got up in my face like she wanted some smoke when I first got there. Until one of the little boys hit on, that's somebody mama. And I said, oh, I'm Kayla's mama. Now she want to apologize. Nah, little girl, I want to talk to your mama.
Right.
Because
Right.
me and you had
Absolutely.
nothing to talk about because I really want to
Mhm.
go in this crib and get Kayla, have Kayla come out here and whoop you because how you was
Right.
talking to me. But this ain't between you and Kayla. This is between you and I.
Exactly.
So I want to talk to your mom. And then when I got in the crib, the girl was coming out the bathroom like, huh, I'm trying to get past. Can you move? Woo.
Mm,
Wow.
mm, mm.
Yeah. So, that was the situation. I did speak to her mother though.
Yeah.
Cause you just gotta watch these kids, y'all. We
You
have
do.
people, you have adults that's feeding these kids liquor and
Yes.
weed and whatever they want. Cause
Yeah.
That's the part.
I'm not about to be your friend. If you are under,
Absolutely. Mm-mm.
listen, if you are, I ain't even about to say 21. If you are under 25, I am
Under
not your,
25.
I am not your friend.
Right.
I'm not your friend at 30.
That too.
What 30-year
At
old?
30. I'm
Well,
too old. I'm too old.
Your
30,
auntie and big
yeah,
sis.
yeah.
I
30,
think
That's
30.
what I
30,
am.
25 and
Huh?
under. I am. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I
That's
love
mama.
That's
you.
what I am.
I love you. You can call me TT.
Right.
But
Mama
and then
age.
but yeah, that's the thing. I have nieces and nephews around those
Yes.
ages.
Hmm. My
So yeah,
son.
but
Yes.
but tonight was a very great show, y'all.
Really was.
You get your social media. Obedi, you want to get your social media?
Yes, madam. My social media is
That shit came from the pulpit. You hear that?
Okay, you heard it in my voice. Okay,
Straight out the left side of the church. Straight out the left side of the church.
She trying to show the Sopranos out.
I can do it now. I've been trained, but my social media is Ovita Ivy on Facebook, Ivy EY, not Ivy Y. Brown Sugar 92358, because I'm just that sweet, y'all. And I want to tell y'all, catch me right here on New Music Mondays with Keisha every Monday, y'all. And then also on Saturdays, I'm on Combos in Chicago. And then, y'all, I'm a part of a fashion appreciation show that's coming up June the 13th. Forever Grateful Awards.
Forever Grateful.
I'm hosting with that with Bo Deal and with Sasha Go Hard. So it's on the 13th. They rehearsing, they doing their thing, y'all. And then also, I don't know, we still got the Illy Awards coming up on the 23rd of this month, and it's free. It's free to get in.
Yeah. So you know what? I wish you would have brought this up earlier, because I done seen a lot of mixed emotions about somebody that's throwing a free
It's
show.
Crazy.
Once
Let
again,
people do what they want to do.
we got to stop acting like everybody is our ops. We all live in Chicago together.
Yeah.
My thing is this: you throw a show where you charge, you get talked about. You throw a free show, you get talked about. Listen,
That's what do what your heart, do what God leading you to do, and forget the rest of the other people. That's what you can. That's how you got to move. Whatever touch, whatever you supposed to be doing. Don't even worry about other people. I encourage all the people that's in motion. Keep on going.
Keep moving.
Keep on being great.
Keep moving and grooving, y'all. Keep moving and grooving. Billy
Ray, you too, Keisha. I appreciate you. I appreciate what you're doing for the community.
I don't know what I'm
over
doing.
the years. What you have done
over
the years. What you have done since over the years, and all the whether people say it or not. And I've known Keisha probably a few years now, but I'm just saying. And when I sing her, I said I want to connect myself to women that's moving with grace and morals, and that's doing this thing right. They ain't sleeping their way up to the top. So when she said she was, I was like, yes. But I'm telling you, I'm giving you your flowers while you can smell them, sis. You have done amazing.
I got a sinus infection.
Yeah, you keep on going, Keisha. Keep on going. The sky's the limit. I'm glad that you're gonna do your keep on doing your shows. Go where you appreciate it and celebrate it. Just know I'm proud of you and what you have accomplished and what you're going to accomplish even in the future. Okay?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank both of y'all. Billy, I love you. Ooh, you know how my love run deep for you. Ovita, likewise.
No doubt.
Likewise.
No doubt.
Thank y'all for coming on, y'all. I'm about to end the show with a song. And y'all go back and watch this episode because it's dope.
Share.
Watch the whole thing. Watch the whole thing, y'all.
Yes.
And make sure y'all find out when this premiere party is, but we can be there.
Hey, I'm gonna definitely keep you posted.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna definitely keep you posted.
I'm definitely in the bed. Do I gotta wear a dress? Because I ain't wore a dress outside yet.
I mean, it's gonna be elegant. It's gonna be elegant. It's gonna
I can't wait. You go, Keisha. You gonna look pretty in the dress.
It's a red carpet event, so.
And I get to wear heels too.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
I'm so ready for that.
I can't wait.
Let me shop the system. Let me shop the system. Thank you, Billy. I love you so much. Ovita, I love you so much. I'll be in contact with both of y'all. Y'all can stay on while I end the show, and we can still chop it up in the background. I'm just gonna end the show right now. I'm gonna end the show with a song and then my outro.
All right.
Happy Monday, everybody.
All right, y'all.
Thank
Thank y'all for tuning in to New Music Monday, y'all. We out.
Yes.
Gotta end the show with a song. Boom. Let's get it.
We flow in the spirit. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Illuminate a room of haters, let light emanate right in the place, yeah. Put your life on the line, numerate, spread the truth, and let it ruminate a rumor later. Step Rudy, little rutabaga. Don't give him an inch, you ain't a ruler maker. Be the ruler waking if a heel would do away with the rudiments, ruinously removing data. The whore closes how it goes. The Torah moves toward though. More disposed as ivory, more than gold, and more than powder flesh to refresh the mortal soul. False options, morbid road. And dots and tills, that's Morse code. Going forward, what are we 4 years old? Before you know it, you're forced to foreclose for mortgage old. For a couple that more than Joe. For my feeling is stagnant. This is any coagulant of the spirit, and I don't planet those javelins. Standing here, but I move like the planet traveling. No access, just access. I won't exit his excess. Sitting by the Leo, the D's been dumping me, feeding my hunger. How do I manage manna for breakfast? Lamp in the land of the reckless. It's battle flesh, man, handle Hannibal Lecters. Nothing random about the commandments, I'm an anthem, I am them. Watch me channel his checklist. Therefore, my steps sorted. I'm barefoot in fresh water. Give me the come, give me the come, give me the come, alright. Give me the come, give me the come, give me the come, alright, alright. Therefore, my steps sorted. I'm barefoot in fresh water. Give me the come, give me the come, give me the come, alright. Give me the come, give me the come, give me the come, alright, alright. Therefore, my steps sorted. I'm barefoot in fresh water. For my life under Friday night lights. Wasn't prepared for the next quarter. Left and right over white highway stripes. Wasn't too careful, I cut corners, yeah. Wasn't enough the first warning. Champ could have been cut like Kurt Warner. I was truly a gunner like tulips, begonias. I tulips from Sonya. I tulip my own on tuba. Tulip for tulips, so foolish like cruising. The was on conclusion was foregone. Truth like Sir Jordan. Only take a few guys to turn on you. Blue skies turn to burn orange. Boy, you got served like search warrants. I was hunting for something better. Might be uncomfortable, frumpy sweater. Get out of that comfort zone, sunny weather. Get under that covering umbrella. Stay humble, fella, dump the levis, dump the devil, pump the brakes, stop running, rebel, adjust your levels, pump the bass, become the treble, don't just settle. He's on the case, he don't just settle. Something special, sunken treasure, yeah. Nothing less than number 7, yeah. Spiritually you complete, just don't let interfere with your feet, Peter. Therefore my steps sorted. I'm barefoot in fresh water. Give me the come, give me the come, give me the come, alright. Give me the come, give me the come, give me the come, alright, alright. Therefore my steps sorted. I'm barefoot in fresh water. Give me the come, give me the come, give me the come, alright. Give me the come, give me the come, give me the come, alright, alright.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Keisha Collins, CEO of Ear Hustle Entertainment. Welcome to the Ear Hustle Radio Show, the #1 station for local news, music, videos, the station where you say what you want to say, and I play what you want me to play, y'all. Stay tuned. It's bustin'.